And I need to unmute us because that would help. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
And of course, Adam's not here.
Adam went somewhere else.
What a time to step away from the screen.
Adam gets disadvantage for the entire stream. You're not there when we start. You get disadvantage.
Oh my goodness. There's so many of us. So many chats.
I don't care.
As long as he doesn't come back dressed up as something, I'm fine.
He's going to come back dressed as breakfast food. That's what's going to happen.
That's the thing, especially in the world of wireless headphones. Someone steps away from their screen, but they're still wearing their headphones. They can hear you talking about them.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no. We owe Adam after what he pulled during Fall Guys the other day.
What did he do during Fall Guys?
When he pulled Kate's tail and knocked her out.
Oh.
Look,
what?
I think we've established that in Fall Guys, anything goes.
Oh, you were upset with him and Kate was upset with him. I was there.
I mean, any excuse to get upset with each other, basically. That's what that game's so great about. All right,
well, I just want to give you a hard time. I want to feel
overwhelming on my channel here. Look at all these different.
I want to feel included in giving Adam a hard time.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the squad screen. Squad screen. I'm looking at the squad screen. And it's amazing.
Everyone's welcome.
Oh, this is awesome.
Making sure.
Cool. This is so cool.
Just making sure my chat can hear my audio. They can definitely hear you, but I'm making sure they can hear me too. My desktop.
Make sure that your Zoom and your Windows or your Mac is all the same source, because that's what happened to me the first time I did this. If Zoom and Windows aren't the same, then people won't hear us. They'll just hear you.
Yeah, they can hear you and they can't hear me, so I'm adding my mic now. Doop, deep, deep, doop, deep, deep.
I'm just gonna front and center myself in this since it's my stream.
Okay.
There we go. And now they can hear me too.
This is so
good. You can hear me now.
All squad streams, all the little windows, like they're all the same, but they're all like different in their own way. I love it.
This is so great.
Yeah.
So question, how's everyone doing this week?
Good.
How are you feeling after your first real combat?
I mean, we all survived, right?
So
I mean, you know, like as players, but also character-wise, that was your first taste of like combat, and some of you got hurt kind of seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I'm not hurt. Who's hurt?
Smooth and Merengue took some damage.
That's right.
We're all recovered.
Archon took first blood.
We took some serious
Archon took first blood.
I apologize. It's going to be a little loud.
That's okay.
Wow.
That is okay.
Of course.
But you know, you should see the other guy. Those orcs got messed up.
They did.
They did. Yeah, that was. I mean, I just wanted to check in because sometimes people get real salty, or they're like, I don't like how combat flows, because combat can be a whole different animal than like narrating and RPing and kind of figuring out what all your dice do. That's why I wanted to check in, because it was the first time it was mostly all combat last episode. So that's why I just wanted to kind of do a check-in.
I enjoyed it. It was kind of fun to have like an all-action episode.
Yeah, it was great.
Yay. And also, we'll say it again later, but early happy birthday to Brian. It is
happy birthday.
Tomorrow.
Happy birthday for what? Tomorrow?
Happy birthday.
Tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. So fancy Brian is fancy. Champagne is flowing. It's going to be fun today. What?
I just realized I think I had the wrong audio.
Oh, no.
So I have no idea if they could hear anything other than me just now.
Oh no!
I'm asking my chat. Can y'all hear them, or
I'm
is
testing
it just,
mine
I mean,
now.
they're fine if it's just me.
Yeah. Now my stream. And now my Discord is all other stream. Everyone is live. We're all live.
We're all live. Everybody's live. Shannon's live. Cypher is live. Urban Bohemian is live. Nick Vision, are you live?
We're all live.
Yeah,
I'm live.
We're all live here now. How are you?
We are live, and we're being a bit silly because why not? It's the weekend,
and it's almost my birthday.
Yes, is tomorrow also Archon's birthday?
No, I don't know. I haven't thought about that. How does one usually determine? Does one just go super random, or just pick a date they like for a character?
I mean, it all depends. I've never celebrated a character's birthday in D&D, but when I do like Skyrim, and you have to, or Final Fantasy 14, you have to pick a birthday. I make it the equivalent of my actual birthday. So
That's fair.
Hey, congratulations also to Adam on making affiliate. That just happened this week.
oh, congrats.
Toot toot, Nick Revision.
Did you say toot toot?
Toot toot.
Toot, toot, indeed.
Thank you very much.
Partner
Yay,
next.
Oh, whoops! I can't open
We
the
don't
chat.
work on it.
Yeah,
I'll see that.
yeah, that seems like an achievable goal.
It's achievable.
Yeah, it is. We're all. I think if anybody stuck around to watch me get lost in Dragon Age for several hours every week, and I somehow got to be a partner,
Like,
you're okay.
The number of hours
Everyone,
streamed and the number of
everywhere
days
is-
streamed, those are easy. You can just knock those out. It's the 75 viewer average, isn't it? That's the one you gotta get. That's the
Essentially,
tricky
it's
one.
it's like go for that 30-day. Essentially get everyone to show up for 30 days. Good to go. Hopefully.
Yes, and tell people when you're streaming so we can come raid and host and
Yeah.
say hi.
Yeah, we'll raid you
Please.
whenever
yeah, that's
whenever
the thing I gotta
we
start
can.
doing.
If you keep your, are you streaming, Adam?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so keep your stream up after this, and I'll raid mine into yours after this.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's very nice of you.
Yes, and we will come in and come help you. But speaking of help, while I make sure, I'm going to go give Adam some hosts since we're all live and I normally host everyone else. Let's go around and see how everyone's doing. Who are you? Who are you playing? And I'm going to go give Adam some hosts while we're at it.
I love it.
Gary, let's start with you and work our way back.
Gary Whitta, screenwriter and author, best known for co-writing Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Also wrote The Book of Eli, After Earth, worked on The Walking Dead, a bunch of other Star Wars stuff. And on Twitch, I'm creator and host of Animal Talking, the talk show that takes place inside Animal Crossing. We have another show called Talk Guys, where we interview celebrities while playing Fall Guys with them. And of course, this show, Dungeon Crossing. You can find me at twitch.tv/Gary Whitta, at Gary Whitta on Twitter. And I play a aquatic half-elf paladin by the name of Merengi. He is a nihilistic, fallen paladin who has lost faith in God and pretty much everything after his family was killed in a random attack on his village. He's a bit of a grumpy old sausage, but he is in search. He is in search of redemption. And I do think that there's a happy ending for Merengi somewhere down the road. We'll see. Why was everybody laughing as I was talking about my family getting slaughtered? Like
Because it was funny when it happened. Because it was really it was a surprise. It was
threw us
at a
off.
10, Gary.
it was.
It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I've
You
tried to
went,
dial
like,
it
all
down
the way-
since those first
all the way up.
episodes.
And you've been nailing it, but it's just a funny reminder. We're like, Merengi came in hot.
Yeah, I mean, like a baby on a spike. I mean, it was rough.
This is a fun game. This is just
Yeah.
supposed to be a fun
Yeah.
game with fun, like, oh damn.
I've learned since then to come down from like a 10 to like a 6.
Now, to be fair, my character that I play on Rivals has a similar backstory, except it was her wife getting killed in front of her, not her whole village. But she wasn't a fallen paladin until recently. So, yeah, I can feel that. But we were all just sitting there like, I'm glad there's no camera because the look on my face right now.
Right?
Adam, who are you? Also, please plug your channel since you are also streaming. Gary is streaming. It's a squad
Yeah, let's
stream.
do the shout outs.
I'm Adam. I do a bunch of stuff. I do everything kind of like mediocre. So I do a whole bunch of things. I just do it all just kind of mediocre-ish. So I make games. You can find me. I'm now streaming over at twitch.tv/NickVision. And you can find my games on whatever platforms and whatnot. There's a new one coming out in like a week and a half. I think I'm supposed to be marketing it or something, but fuck it. And I play Smoop, who is a changeling bard with a very dicey past. Oh no, wait, that's Gary's character with a dicey past. I have a very positive, pleasant past, but with a dark secret.
Okay, Shannon.
My name is Shannon Woodward. I'm a human woman, and I'm also an actor. People might know me from Westworld or Raising Hope or The Last of Us Part 2. I play Dina, and I stream at Shannon is Live, and I'm squad streaming today for the first time. So even though my overlays look janky, your girl is trying. I play Barb, the barbarian, who recently raged and mildly unsuccessfully, but managed not to get hurt.
I need to see Shannon's setup.
You're just gonna make fun of me, Adam. I literally just did the one video Zoom capture and just tried to cut off people's names except for ours. And I'm like, whatever. I didn't know if Tanya and Brian wanted their real names
I'm
on
like
there.
I'm the same thing too. It's all good. I just basically slapped that right into the middle of a scene.
Yeah, it was
Like, okay, let's go. It's good. It's good.
Oh, I see.
Brian.
Hi, my name is Brian Gray. I'm also known as Urban Bohemian everywhere. I am a Twitch variety streamer a few days a week, recently partnered and recently part of a Twitch creator growth program, which is awesome. There's like 32 Black content creators on the platform. Twitch is offering us front page slots for 6 weeks to basically help us grow our communities and our channels. And I cannot wait to introduce you to some other people in the program. It's going to be great.
I can't
Very
wait
cool.
to see who else is part of it. That's awesome.
I will find that tweet, or if Mod can find the tweet listing all 32 creators. That'd be great. One of our friends is also in the program, but she's also live now. So pleasantly twisted. Everyone's live at the same time. The problem with weekends. And I'm Tanya. I'm your DM. I play all your NPCs and put everyone through their paces and hopefully make this fun and educational if you've never played D&D or want to learn to play D&D. So, and what do? I do a lot of things on the internet. Yeah. Next week, D&D Celebration is happening, and I am DMing a game Friday night. We're actually going to get to play some of the new Rime of the Frost Maiden content, and we're going to take the rivals and some guest players through a short adventure. And I have a fun announcement coming Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central. There's things afoot. Yes, it is. Schemes, shenanigans, and chicanery. God, what is it? Mike Laidlaw says there are japes afoot, which I'd never heard japes.
Oh no, japes. Oh yeah, jolly japes.
Oh. Yeah. I was just like, sure, okay, we're gonna go with japes.
Doesn't sound like a word you should be able to say anymore. It sounds wrong.
Look, he's from Edmonton, so go take it up with him.
Shit.
I mean, I don't know if that's an Edmonton phrase or just
Y'all
old
start-
phrase.
Did you just start a feud now? What happened?
Canadians are too nice to feud.
Is this a very polite feud?
It's true. I keep trying to start shit with Adam and Kate all the time. They just won't rise to the bait because they're too nice.
Wait, is Kate Canadian?
She is.
Yeah.
She's in
I had
Vancouver.
no
By
clue.
me.
Have
Oh
you
my
never,
God, I
have
had
you
no
never heard
idea.
her say a boot? Like it's a dead giveaway.
Wow.
No,
Oh
I've
yeah.
never.
It's a very
I've
pronounced a boot.
But
I know what you're
ask
talking
her or
about.
Adam what a beanie is called. A toque.
A toque?
Call
What
it
are you
toque.
talking about?
A
Yeah,
toque?
beanie?
Yeah, see?
I thought a beanie was one of those things with those little hats with the fan on top of it.
Nope, it's
What?
It's,
No,
it's
ju-
a knit cap.
Yeah,
No, that's
just
a
any.
propeller. Yeah, no, that's a propeller head beanie.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
we
is
call
a
it a
kind of
toque.
It's a different
beanie, but
type
yeah.
of beanie. Yeah, it's like
It's a toque.
It's a
So wait,
toque.
Canadians call beanies toques?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, the more you know.
I'm really surprised of it.
Fool
It's
of a
like,
toque.
what do you mean?
Are you a fool of a toque?
any Tolkien fans out there are loving this right now.
This is
Adam,
like
sit
last
down.
night.
Are you trying to distract us now? Stop it.
This is like last night when I learned that in Roman times they used geese as essentially guard dogs. Did you know
I
that?
mean,
A
I
geese will
would
mess
leave.
you up.
Yeah,
A
well, that's
geese
the
will mess
thing is
you
like because
up.
apparently they're very alert. They squawk at anything, right? So they're good for like alerting people, and also yeah, they will fuck you up. Like I would no more go into a yard with a goose in it than like with a really mean looking dog because they're terrifying.
There's not a Canadian child that doesn't have a story of being chased by a goose.
Lord,
Is that a
have
real
mercy.
problem up in Canada?
Well, yeah, they're everywhere. Like they're our national animal.
I had no idea. Oh my god, this is so
Yeah,
educational.
Yeah, like
Canadian
the
Oh my
Canadian geese.
Yeah.
That's so weird because
Okay,
Canada's so nice, but the national animal is like a mean motherfucking animal.
It's either that or a beaver.
I would have
I've
gone with
seen
that,
beavers.
frankly, because that's funny.
They're bigger than you think.
Yeah, beavers get pretty big too. They're scary. But we don't have anything really bad here, so
I've
may
been to
have- we
Canada.
may have
That is a
some-
lie.
I would take a
We-
big
we-
scary
we have some
beaver over a
bears.
big scary goose.
No, Tanya, we have bad
Ding.
people here.
Can I get a ding in my chat? Anyway,
So
Ooh.
back to these big scary beaver. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
just for that, I'm gonna throw some
Oh, no.
werebeavers
Oh,
at
we're
you.
gonna have to fight a giant beaver next.
Oh my gosh, a
I
werebeaver.
A
forgot
were
where
beaver.
Brian was
Oh my
going.
god, I'm all about it.
I'm gonna find a werebeaver or make one now.
When it
But
shows
I
up,
bet
can
it's
I be the one who
really-
says, "Damn"?
I mean, if you really want to.
Gosh, imagine a werebeaver just out on the town chasing tail.
Wow.
This is what I've had to deal with for 20 years, y'all. 20 years.
We haven't
I don't know
even
what you're
started
talking
yet.
about.
No, we have not.
I know. All right, so we should do that.
Oh,
Without
right. I should
getting
pull up
too
my
dis-
character sheet.
God. Without getting too distracted about beavers and geese and whatnot, recap last week's epic combat for our audience before we get started. Everyone had some amazing kills.
Oh yeah. I certainly remember mine. I wrapped a chain flail, which I discovered was I didn't even realize what this was when I gave it to my character. But it's like a stick with like 3 chains on the end of it, and at the end of each chain is like a metal ball with spikes on it. It's like a vicious weapon, like a medieval type weapon. And I wrapped it around this orc's head and basically turned his head into a bowling ball and then ripped it off his shoulders. That was the first kill of the engagement, as I recall.
It was. It was a lot.
And that wasn't even the worst. It got worse.
Yeah, because there was some hellish rebuke, I think.
That was Brian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really feel like last time you needed to learn like not to mess with the bards. I really wanted to do like magic-y type stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, here's a spell I can use. Oh, here's a spell I use. So yeah, I did Hellish Rebuke and I basically made an orc BQ. Just self-immolation. It was great. And then I also used Hideous Laughter, which is just downright evil. So I made a poor orc unable to control themselves and just set them up for an easy kill. But to be fair, I'm the first one who took a wound, a great axe to the shoulder. So they had it coming.
10 times.
They only had themselves to blame.
I do recall, there was one orc that got a knife in the eye, a knife in the shoulder, was still struggling on the ground alive, freaking out. But I also remember me and Barb double teaming some dude, and he
Wait, what?
got pretty messed up.
I'm also
Listen,
mad,
Gary.
What?
I thought of a way better joke I should have told for the Hideous Laughter now, like later, and I'm like, dang it.
Let's hear it.
No, it was kind of the same thing with I had the wording off, but yeah, it was basically like, did you hear about the changeling bard that took on an orc? He told him something that he just couldn't get out of his head. That's what I was going for, and it was like I've just got that, and then it went into Kylie, and that's just a never mind.
Oh, I need to soundboard that shitty laughter Shannon just gave you. It was like
Wow.
That is that's the sound of auditions.
I liked it. I was just thinking about something else, but also laughing. I was like,
I thought it was a
That's
laugh.
also what they hear.
it
That's
made
what you
because it
hear at
made me think
auditions,
of
yeah.
something else. Yeah, no.
Oh my God, that-
audition. He's like, great job. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Shannon, that can be your soundbite for when someone gets saucy in the chat and you're like, oh, that's so funny. Anything else before we get going? And I'm going to fix Shannon.
And then there
Right,
were
bitch.
2 other orcs that we just made fight each other, right? And they just kind of went off by themselves and forgot about us. I think that's how we cleared up the rest of them.
We did, yes. I'm just gonna fix Shannon because I chopped off the top of her head without meaning to.
Oh, I think I also had to adjust my camera, so I don't think it was you. It was me. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I won't move. I won't touch it again.
Yeah, I'll try not to move around or touch
That's
anything.
okay. That's because it is okay because I can fix it. Aha.
I really do like Shannon's green screen's like really working today. Like it really does look like she's in the Halloween aisle at Home Depot.
It's what's funny is Zoom for some reason, because it doesn't actually use a chroma key,
Right.
always you can see the green screen under my headphones.
Right. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't
But when I
even
just use the
notice.
chroma key, it doesn't. It can see it. But I tried to take this picture at like level of sitting, and it really worked.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Did you like go drag a chair over somewhere and sit?
No, I just kind of squatted.
Oh
you
my
know?
god.
Because I realized that the green screen, like I can be anywhere. So at first I was Googling, I've been doing like sitcom houses and just, Googling people's really cool stream rooms. So like, it looks like I have some amazing stream room in here.
I
or
need some
something.
of those. I need those.
The BBC,
Oh, I
the
can send
BBC
you
a
some.
while ago put up this amazing
Yes, I
archive
snagged
of all
all
of their
those.
of all of their like the TARDIS and like all of their famous sets from like 50 years of
AFAB.
television. Oh yeah, amazing.
Yeah, I snagged a bunch of those.
I just went with like I have like a really flashy like rotating disco ball, but I was like that's a lot. That might be too much.
What is it, like a nightclub you've
Never,
got in the
never
background
enough,
there,
Brian.
Oh, really? What's that, Gary?
I was gonna say, is that like a nightclub that you have in the background there?
It is. It's a local party that I took this from. Like I realized like I have a surprisingly large number of like shots from like going out dancing because I miss that a lot right now.
Aw.
Yeah, like that's like the one that's
I like it.
Oh, I like that.
Let me see. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it's not bad. Okay,
No,
as long
I
as
like
it's not
it.
like super. I don't want it to be super like. And the main flashing point is right behind my head, so that's good.
I mean, it
Okay,
kind of
I'm
looks
on
at
board.
your head is radiating that halo, like magical lights coming out of your head.
One day, again, I hope soon.
So, Cypher, where do we start off today?
All right, so bring us back to the game.
Yeah, where do we start today?
You all decided, since you're already at the Shrine of Savras, you stayed there. Now with the orcs defeated and their corpses are outside the walls of this old fortress, you are safe to take a long rest. Everyone should be healed. If your character sheet does not reflect that, please update it. And you decided to go inside the shrine because it could rain, it could do whatever. And there are 4 rooms in the belfry. If you look at the map, and I will find that.
I gotta find that map
for you.
again.
Let's see here. SOS. That's the PC version. I think I had the one with the larger one with the DM on it. Hold on.
I will put it in the chat, and I found
That'd
it.
be awesome, and then I can put it up.
There it's in our Zoom chat. There you go.
There. Okay. There's nothing bad for us to see on the DM version, is there?
It shouldn't be. Just look at the map because I only sent you the map link.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So if you investigate, well, first off, what are you doing when you all wake up in what's left of the belfry? You didn't sleep outside. You went inside.
Okay.
So there are 4 rooms. The long one where you walk in, that's the longest room. There's a door keeping you from the next room, and there's a room on the right and a room on the left.
Well, I don't know about you, but after a good night's killing, I always wake up pretty hungry. It gives me an appetite. So I'm wondering what's for breakfast. Merengue is like, what's for breakfast?
Well, you are roughing it. You do have supplies. You could set up a campfire outside in the courtyard. You could investigate your surroundings, kind of plan which way you want to go to get to this city that you're looking for that has been taken over by orcs. It's all up to you. So let's have a bit of role play. How is everyone waking up? Are you talking to each other, or what are you doing? You are in the part that says S7.
Okay. So as far as we like, essentially nobody after we dealt with these, there was no one else hanging out. We just camped in the inside and we're like done.
Yeah, you all took care of the orc guards that were there. The number was determined by a roll of the die, and you slaughtered all of them. The 2 that fought each other. They may have fallen off a cliff. You don't know. They didn't come back in the night. No one knows what happened to them. For now, they haven't returned, but you never know.
Okay, I didn't with guards. Guards made me think that they were guarding something, someone's inside. Like I didn't know if it was just okay. So it was apparently
They could be.
We haven't heard. Sorry, I meant like people. Like we haven't heard anyone else after we took out the orcs. Cool. Okay, cool.
No,
got it.
But you could be onto something that they were guarding.
I need to stop talking out loud. Apparently, nope. Never mind. Ignore all that. Nope.
Did you say we were in S6, Cypher?
S7.
S7, sorry.
S6 is that tower where that orc guard was.
Right. So S7, we're right in the middle of it.
We're right in the center.
Yeah.
Correct. Because there's still a roof on it. So you went inside to sleep.
Where was Merengue sleeping around there, Gary?
Where was he sleeping? Well, Merengue always likes to sleep alone. He likes his privacy. So I was probably, I'm guessing Merengue was either sloped off to like S8 or S9 behind one of these doors where he could get some privacy, or just like in like one of the corners of S7 here where he can be left alone.
Okay, I was right beside him.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so this is a moment we're going to stop and talk about this. So this is a matter of player agency. Gary has said that his character likes to be left alone and wants to sleep around, so he's either gone in another room, and normally I would have made you roll to say yes, you got in the room, but
okay,
I'm not going to make you roll for every little thing. But Adam, whether you're intending to or not, that's kind of metagaming, and you're not respecting the character agency of I'm a grumpy asshole and I want to sleep alone. Whether you're doing it for laughs or not, and you in real life you two are friends, that's fine. But if someone has stated this is what I've done, and you go, well, I'm going to ignore that, that is a moment where if we either don't talk about it or we keep going, and then later on you don't get a chance to talk about it either when we take a break after the show, that could cause what's called emotional bleed, where if you don't discuss things and don't communicate, it could either pile up if you don't talk about it or just blow it off. And then later on, if neither of you discuss it or we don't stop like we're doing now, normally I wouldn't stop a streamed game like this.
Yeah.
But part of what we're doing is educational. Or if you in chat, like if you've been chatting each other and go, oh, we're going to do this gag, but you just haven't let the DM in on it, that's fine. But if Merengue turned around and mollywopped you because you disrespected his wishes to sleep alone, it'd be like, well, he said he wanted to sleep alone, and you were going to do this anyway, so you get what you get.
Also, what is mollywopped? I've never heard that word before.
Brian, please explain since you started giggling.
Just beat your ass, honestly.
Basically, it's just slang for giving an ass whooping.
Yeah, I mean that does sound like how Merengue would react if someone disrespected his need for personal privacy and space when he's sleeping.
Right. So it's just, again, like if you two had been like conversing in like what we would say backstage in the Zoom chat, where if you whisper each other, you're like, oh, let's do this thing, it'll be really funny. But I, as a DM, either don't know that or whatever you decide to do, because I've done that in games, but we've also let the DM in on it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But if you're doing it and you haven't discussed with each other, or you decide I'm just going to annoy Gary, then be prepared for the consequence of Smoop annoying Merengue, and then possibly Adam annoying Gary outside of the game.
Okay, yeah, I really appreciate like that feedback for sure. Like, because I wouldn't want to purposely annoy anyone, but I also do want to make it clear that I am also intending to be annoying to Merengue, B, emotionally bleed Gary in real life.
Yeah, but I mean, there's like 100 different ways you've got like so many opportunities throughout the day and the week to do that, Adam. And you take all of them.
I'm okay with the former. Just the latter is a little weird. I mean, it is a weird relationship. Now that you've told us, it's a little easier to understand. Okay, you're just doing this to mess with Gary, but yeah. I totally thought, okay, you're just like Smoop is just doing this completely in character, and Gary's just gonna roll with it, which is okay. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like what would happen is because like Merengue's definitely over in the corner. Like he sleeps with his back to the corner because the way that he's thinking about it is tactically, you want as few angles that people can come at you as possible while you're asleep. It has like mobsters always sit in the table where they're facing the door so they can see if someone's coming in. Like, you never sit with your back to the door. So I'm sitting like I've got good sight lines on the whole belfry here. I've got my back to the corner. I can imagine Smoop coming over trying to annoy me, but Merengue would probably give him like a grumpy like growl, like I'm not in the mood, and Smoop would would get the message and slope away, not wanting to be mollywopped, which is what would happen if he didn't heed my initial growl.
I'll move as close as Merengue will allow me. So
yeah, that's way on the other side of the room.
Eye shot of Merengue.
Okay, but no, and keep in mind too that if you're doing this, both player that you are intentionally trying to annoy and your DM, this is a yes, but there could be consequences, and also wanting to intentionally evoke emotional bleed and right now considered play stopped for the moment. Wanting to intentionally evoke emotional bleed is a very bad thing. It is.
Oh yeah, I know. I was just. I understand that emotional bleed is a bad thing. I think
Adam knows that he can't emotionally bleed me because I'm immune to his tricks. But in general, yes, I think that's a very good rule of thumb to remember.
Well, also remember you're not the only two people here.
Right.
Yeah.
And there are people watching all of our streams, and that's not a good example I'd want to set for someone that maybe doesn't know about D&D and about table behavior. Because if this was a con and you did this, you would be gone from my table.
Oh, wow. All right.
What is a con?
A convention. Like if I was running a convention table, or if there weren't consequences, like, stream's over, goodbye. Because, and I speak from personal experience, I've had campaigns, long running campaigns, end terribly, or I left the campaign because lack of communication, emotional bleed on whoever's, sometimes on my part when I was much younger, sometimes on more recent events. It's something to just be concerned about. Now, if you want to talk about this after the show and be like, okay, our bid is going to be Smoop and Merengue just kind of nagging each other and we're doing it for laughs, fine. But you don't want that to leak out of the virtual table. And also, again, there's 3 other people here. So, so Shannon, before we resume play, do you have any thoughts on it? Because everyone is new-ish. So I just want to make sure everyone's comfortable before we go back to playing.
How do I feel about it?
How do you feel, or just do you have any thoughts on the idea of either player bleed or emotional bleed, player agency?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I know that that's Adam's sense of humor, and it came out of a general sense of impishness. That's how Adam is. So I know that that's not what he meant, but yeah, he could definitely offend a stranger, and it's good to know. But Gary happens to not be, and you're right. I didn't balk at it. It made me smile, but I think it's a very good lesson you're teaching everyone who's watching. And I think it's important to know that, especially if you're playing at a con, or you're playing with strangers or people you don't know, or even people that are sensitive to that. I think it's important to be aware. So I'm glad to have learned that.
Okay. And Brian, anything from you?
No, I mean, pretty much the same. I mean, I'm glad to confirm that, at the very least, even though I think everyone here knew that's even our first session, we kind of knew that that's Adam and Gary's relationship, and Adam started bringing that into Smoop versus Merengue very early on, and it was kind of clear, okay, this is how they operate. But yeah, I think it's good to kind of call out to say how just to confirm how far is it going to go, because you guys can be slapstick all you want during this, or you can be a funny guy and grumpy guy, and it's good, it's entertaining, it's great role play. But as long as we know that it's okay, this is just you guys kind of getting at each other, and you let us know that that's how you are, which I think is also pretty important. So we're not are they actually cool, or are they not cool?
We're sitting there are y'all really fighting? Should we take a break?
Yeah.
My instinct is to handle it via role playing, and if Adam says oh well, I'm going to sleep right next to you, then I feel like Merengue would have a response to that. It's hey, I fucking told you I want to be alone, And maybe I do have to whap him upside the head a little bit. I don't know. Maybe
No,
I have to-
and that's fine. That's why I just wanted to like stop and take that moment to check, but also discuss that because a
Oh, of
lot of
course.
people, like when I started playing D&D, no one thought about emotional bleed, or the people, at least people I was around, weren't talking about it, or they weren't using that language. And D&D wasn't as widespread because I mean it almost died out 5 years ago, and now it's back with like we're here doing this. I make part of my living playing D&D, so it's just something to think about because again, we all get a chance to hang out and talk and know each other versus the people just watching us that may not know. All they know is, oh my God, it's Shannon Woodward, or it's Gary Whitta, or Urban Bohemian, I love his streams, and Adam, I love his games, and they don't know you as real life people. So that's the other part of it too, is maintaining that distance for not encouraging parasocial relationships, or not having someone go, oh my God, Gary was mean to Adam, now I hate Gary, and stuff, not engendering that kind of thing.
I mean, I think we have established, like, in the role-playing here, that there is this dynamic between Merengue and Smoop, that Merengue's a bit of a curmudgeon, and Smoop is this kind of clumsy imp that's constantly kind of, whether inadvertently or not, needling him. And that can be funny, but I think you're right that, like, again, if I decide that my character wants to sleep by himself and Smoop doesn't respect that, then that needs to get addressed and dealt with, like, with it in character, I think.
Yeah, and it was more so because Adam said that, I'm intentionally trying to emotionally bleed Gary. That was like, okay, let's talk about this. But yes, so, scene, we're back in the game. So Merengue, you are sleeping in your corner.
Yes, one eye open.
One eye open. Smoop, you're on the opposite wall because that's as far as Merengue would let you approach. Barb, how and where are you sleeping?
I was thinking maybe I was sleeping in S8.
Okay, so you got in the room and you're by yourself.
Yeah, and we'll just wiping down with a little moisture, trying to, wipe off the grit before I put on my very, very thick armor.
Yes. And Archon, what are you doing?
Wait, where was everyone else sleeping?
So Merengue, I keep pointing at the map like you can see the map where I'm pointing. So that the corners where the main door is to walk into S7.
Got it.
Merengue's in the right corner, Smoop's in the left corner, Barb is in S8. So that leaves S9. No one was able to get in S10.
No, I think no. Archon is fine sleeping in S7 with everyone. He's probably sleeping right underneath like the rooftop and belfry, so he can also kind of like look out at the stars in case he can't sleep.
Okay, because there is a hole there. There's no bell there, so you can see the stars if you so wish. It's dawning. Yes.
Archon knows where to find the hole. Just had to say it. But yeah, he's cool. Everyone's like he's fine. Archon is just slightly nervous because we took out 5 or 6 orc guards.
I think it was 7.
It was 7.
We were bad.
No, you're right.
We were
the 7
badass
from up top.
Yeah, it was like 6 plus the one in the tower.
Yeah, it was the one in the tower.
Even though we engaged in badassery, which is totally the default level for the Order of the Sunfish, guards usually mean guarding something or someone. So Archon's like, are we cool? Are we not cool?
So are you all awake now?
I'm totally awake.
So Archon, Smoop, and Merengue, give me an investigation check, please.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get my modifier.
Investigation. Let me get my.
I got a B.
It's heavy.
+4.
God, what is with you, Adam? Jeez.
Yeah, his dice were on
Give some
fire
good rolls to the
last time.
rest of us. Archon 15.
Okay. And Merengue?
Rolling now. 17.
All right. All of you notice the door to S10 is pretty well fortified. And who amongst you has magic? Archon does. Smoop, you have some magic, correct?
I have the. Oh, hey, look at this. What's going on here?
Smoop and Archon
Spells.
would.
Dancing lights.
I already cast that on my Zoom background.
I have magic, but they're all like combat spells.
Yeah. So, those of you that have magic, you do sense something is beyond this door. Because you just notice for a broken down fortress with one wall literally crumbling away, this is a really well fortified door.
Which door is this that we're looking at? The one to S10?
Correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Is there any indication of like a place to open it? Is it like locked with a key, or is there some sort of big lever?
There's not a lever. What there is, it's like there's a design on the door, and on one of them it looks like you could almost stick like an animal's paw into it and turn it.
Like an orc hand?
Ooh.
No, more like
A rat's paw?
no, not quite a monkey's paw. More like if it was a chicken or a turkey.
What?
Like there's three.
Is it like a rat thing?
Like, are we like doing the whole like thing?
So like three. I can't do my.
Do we need a
fingers
chicken
that
to
way.
open this door?
Not a live chicken, but
Thank you for the clarification. Thank you for that distinction.
Yeah, kind of like that, but like three claws and
a little talon.
yeah. So like this, I can't like make my fingers do the thing, but like three claws and what would be a thumb, but it's like something is like trying to open, like if you're trying to open a wide mouth jar and you only had three fingers, like if you were missing your pinky. And
Okay.
so kind of like a claw.
So this door has a lock that is intended to be opened by some kind of avian claw.
That's what it looks like.
What?
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Are we all
we
gathered?
haven't seen any chickens or birds around, right? Since we've been here.
True, but I mean, there is a whole empty belfry, and you've only noticed the one door so far.
Okay.
But because you all rolled so well, you notice these holes that look like a lock embedded in the door.
Well,
If you
maybe
hadn't rolled well, you wouldn't have noticed that at all.
so. Maybe we should poke around a little bit more and see if we can find something that could fit this lock.
True, and there are doors to the right and left. Barb slept in S8. No one has gone in S9.
Okay.
All right.
Are we all assembled now?
I'm happy to
Sunfish
check out
assemble.
S9. Can I go check out S9?
Absolutely.
And
Should I-
Archon's gonna ask Barb if there was anything in her room that looked like it might match this, or any symbols or whatever.
Yeah, because Bob's already been in S8.
Have I seen anything? Do I roll for that?
Barb does not have magic, so that won't help you.
Okay.
If you want to do an investigation check specifically in S8, go ahead.
Okay.
And then if anyone who checks out S9 or around S7 has to give me a detect magic roll.
I got a 6. Then I was for S8. I got 6.
It's a room.
And then I was gonna check out S9. So should I roll for that?
Yes. Well, let's see what other people are doing.
Oh, okay, sure.
Based on Barb's skill in this particular area, Archon's gonna check with Barb if it's okay if he checks out the room where she slept, and he'll look in S8.
Go ahead. Archon, in your case, give me detect magic.
What is that? Is that just a general? I don't
let's
see that on
see.
my character sheet, so I'm not sure where to find that.
Hold on, because the GM things give me. Aha. It is a spell I don't think any of you have. Right.
So would that be like would we need specifically detect magic? Would we need like Arcana or?
In this case, since if none of you have the detect magic spell, then roll Arcana.
Okay. Rolling Arcana with this heavy, lovely extra life die. Oh crap. 19 plus 3, 22.
Nice.
Nice. Archon, as you kind of you're like touching the walls to see if you can check anything, if you feel anything feels out of place, like a loose brick or something. And as you are almost done checking the room, you put your hand on like right in the center wall and you feel magic. It's very strong magic and it's right behind a very loose brick. So when you pull this brick out, you find a small box. It's not locked, but it is a box that it may hold something, it may not, but it is definitely got magical abilities.
All right, just kind of yells back through towards the center room, like I found something. Don't know what it is, but there's something tingling in here.
Oh dear.
Not like the AA battery tingling.
Did you say it was like a magic box?
Yes, Archon found a magic box. Will he take it?
Yeah, if it doesn't appear to be connected to any, like, basically just kind of, blow around so it doesn't connect, then yeah, I guess we'll take the magic box. It's weird. Take the magic box back on in. It's just,
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to make
I know it's a lot. It's a lot. This is testing our wills to be not 10 years old.
Absolutely. I was trying not to make a Magic Mike joke. So Archon comes out and he's got like a decent size box. I don't know if you can actually see this. It's about double the size of this thing that I'm holding.
Is there going to be a magic talon inside that we can use to unlock this door?
You're metagaming. I don't know yet.
It's just a box. Okay, I am not the strong one. You can, like, I will give this to the bruiser to open. I ain't opening this thing.
Well, it's also not. There's nothing. It's magical, but there's no special lock on it. It's just anyone could open it. You could open it. You could give it to Merengue to open.
I mean, I feel like we should open it, like a magical box hidden behind a secret brick. Like, how do you not open that?
I also want to see if anyone, like, obviously, if anyone else found anything else, because magic is weird.
All right. While you two deal with the magic box, Barb and Smoop, are you checking out S9?
Yes.
I'm just following Barb.
Okay, Barb, give me another investigation check, please.
Okay. Investigation. I got an 8.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'm going to give you advantage because you survived the orcs.
Thank you.
Roll one more.
We're rolling again. Investigation. I got a 9.
Oh my entire goodness. Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't joke about investigation. Okay.
Should I roll too? Because I'm with her.
I mean, you
I
can.
think the song might be holding you back on that one, Shannon.
If the AI is hurting me for songs, we deserve our extinction.
Shannon, I feel like I should just send you some physical dice.
At this point, I would welcome it. Well, at any point, I have no dice, and they're very beautiful.
You have no dice.
We gotta get you some
heard
dice.
That. Shannon needs dice.
So only Shan's.
Hit me up with dice.
I feel like the dice cup is gonna runneth over now.
So only Shan's. I threw a link in my chat where you can go buy dice for Shannon, and it helps out.
Do you have like a PO box, Shannon, for people to send you things?
Yeah, I actually just posted it for the first time yesterday because I was like, "Is that a thing people do?" And
it totally is.
Guys over at Descartes Games were like, "Yeah, it's totally okay to give out your PO box." I was like, "Okay," because I've had it for forever. I really get us my mail there.
Yeah, PO boxes are good. Yes,
I have a PO box. Just tell someone when you're mailing them something, because with the pandemic, it could sit there and we'd never know.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get.
I had a package for like. Yeah, I had a package for 2 weeks and no one told me.
It actually, I will say, the only thing I do every day is I go to my PO box to get my mail, but mostly just because it's the only field trip in the pandemic.
That's
with like
nice, though.
a face
That's
shield
nice.
and like it's actually, and then I'll just drive around for an hour listening to podcasts and be like, I left the house today.
And
prepare
judging
for
people.
a deluge of dice.
I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, I do.
That's
All
nice.
right.
That's nice.
Welcome, Raiders. Smoop, what'd you get?
I am rolling right now, and I got Shannon, that fucking song.
Investigation.
I just want to point out that, as I said before, Smoops like has a date. He has like a limit. Like, you know, either in the morning it's great or it's not great. His first roll, awesome. Next one, like, nope.
I got a 3 plus
You
4.
you
Wow.
smooped it. You smooped it.
Wow.
Wow.
So it appears me.
I just want to say, if anyone wants to send me some dice, I also have a PO box, and it's right below. It's right. You can scroll down. It's one of the panels. You can send stuff to the
Hey,
Whitta,
Gary,
the Whitta PO box.
do you want to, can I spam the link that will help us get points with level up dice? I'm putting it in the Zoom
Yeah,
chat.
of course.
I don't have a
it
PayPal
gets-
box, but I do have a PayPal and a Ko-Fi. So I'm just saying.
We should do that. Hey, Dazbeth, can you make a link for the cast of where to support the cast, please, if you get a chance? I have
But
no
having
shame.
more dice is great. Is anyone here a dice? Tanya, would you consider yourself a dice goblin yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, because I've seen people who actually have like more than you, and it's a little frightening when they share pictures because I know how many dice you have. It's a
I'd
little
probably say
frustrating.
Laura Bailey has the most dice. of
She has
anyone
like
I've
a
seen.
barrel or something.
Yeah, that
right?
is her. Oh
I saw
wow,
that
I have
clip on
seen
Twitter.
that. That is a lot.
Tony, what's that one you've got there? It's massive.
Oh, this is from Stormcrow. They sponsor the show that I'm on. It's a big plastic D20, and it's got their logo, which is a crow on the 20.
Oh, that's really
awesome.
cool.
I love that.
So it mainly is like a fidget thing for me to have on my desk, because rolling it either sounds like I'm going to murder someone or it just flies away because there's nothing on my desk to keep it here.
I respect.
So is there a place
over
that
the
you would-
Witcher sword?
Is there a particular place you would recommend if any of us or anyone wanted to go shopping online for dice?
Level Up Dice, hashtag sponsored. The show I'm on is an affiliate of Level Up Dice. But if you don't want to go spend an arm and a leg, Raving Sock Monkey in the chat, one of my mods, one of Brian's mods, is a Dice Envy affiliate. Danny, if you want to throw your link out. There's also Heartbeat Dice. Oh God, what is the one that Quiddy is COO of? The place where I listed the America's Ass Dice. There are many places where you can get dice. If
Those
you
were
would like
nice. Those were really nice looking. You said that full set was sold out though, right?
There are individuals you can buy, but if you want to buy the set, that is currently sold out. But they replied to my tweet and said they'll be back in stock.
What is
To be
considered
clear,
a
you
full
said
set?
America's ass.
Yes. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna get back to the game. I don't know if you can see these, but these are my rainbow set from Level Up Dice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The chroma key's kind of taking them out. Yeah, keep them in front of you. There you go.
But this is a full set, so it's a D8, a D100, a D10, a D4, a D20, a D6, and a D12. That is one full set of 7 dice.
Okay. I might go dice shopping after this stream.
Yes, but so Smoop, you're pretty sure it's a room. You hope you didn't get locked in with Barb because you rolled a 3.
Is this another getting stabbed by a coin
Smoop-
scenario?
Smoop forgot what
No.
doors are. He forgot how
Damn
doors
it.
work.
No, he didn't get it once. He's not gonna get stabbed by a coin, but you did not do well. I'm sorry, y'all. This episode is just all over the place today because I think we're all feeling a little silly.
I'm here for it.
I mean, we're coming
True.
down off the thrill, the adrenaline of combat. Everyone's a little bit discombobulated.
Yes. So let's get back to Merengue and Archon and the box. Merengue, are you opening this box? You just
I don't
gonna
know.
open-
Merengue?
Oh, absolutely.
I know
Yeah,
it is,
you can't. I
but
mean,
it's
how
magical.
can you not open this box? It's a
Yeah, you
very
don't-
intriguing box.
That's all you, buddy.
I'll happily
So you-
open it. I don't. Merengue doesn't really place any value on his own life. So if this box kills me, like whatever.
Archon gently, but not super noticeably, takes a step or two back.
Yeah,
When-
everyone should back off. Absolutely, because you don't know. Because I've not been rolling well. So
You don't have to roll. The box is unlocked. I mean, it was magically hidden away. Whoever put it there probably never thought anyone would find it.
okay.
Because they weren't, and also this is an abandoned fortress, so I'm just rolling. Okay, the DM did not roll well. My new Animal Crossing dice has failed me. It has rolled in your favor. So you open the box, and what you find in there is a claw, what you need.
Aha.
And on the other side is a disc, and it's got engravings of animals on it.
I thought you were going to say 503 hours of AOL.
File's done.
Oh my god. Got mail.
Oh, Brian did it way better than I did. Merengue, you've got mail.
File's done.
Oh god.
Man, Shannon's got that down.
She does.
Wow.
Oh,
I'd forgotten about that. File's done. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Hey,
Shannon,
I
were you
remember-
the voice of it?
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. I was
was
gonna say
7 years
welcome.
old.
Welcome.
Welcome.
You've got mail.
I had like Rosie, you know, you could set like celebrities' voices for your noises for a while, your alerts. I had
Yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell for some reason. She'd be like, "What do you know, mail?"
Oh god.
Oh my god. That's interesting. Oh my god.
That sounds accurate.
I'll assure you, it's dead on. I heard it. all the
I bet. So you found this, and nothing happens. Archon, you can still feel the magical energy from it, but it's not evil. It's just you just know that this is a magical artifact,
Okay.
and the way the claw is, it matches the holes you saw in the door leading into S10.
Right. So
Ooh.
so the claw is pretty obvious how we're going to use that, but this disc is mysterious, right? We don't know what this is.
For now, yes.
Okay.
But they are together in the same box. So it's kind of like there's just like a little scrap of leather holding the disc in, and the claw is like right side up. So
Okay.
so it's very obvious this goes to the marks in the door that you all saw. I almost called you your actual names, not your character names. Smoop and Barb, are you coming back out of S9 into the main area of S7, or what are you doing?
Yep, on my way to help open that door.
Yeah, since we are too incompetent to even look inside a room apparently for anything.
You're not incompetent. The dice were just not. Look, you started with a nat 20. What do you want?
We just woke up, we just woke up. It's like investigation isn't very good yet.
Haven't had our coffee.
Yeah. Right. Okay,
Yeah,
so-
let's head back.
All right, so you get to the door and you find Merengue and Archon in front of the door. You've got the chicken claw out, Merengue. Archon, if you want to grab the disc and give me a roll, just give me a d20 roll.
I was
Tell me
like, grab the what now?
Look, it's still daytime for us.
Did you? I'm just making sure we enunciate. All right.
Look, you're asking a
Hold
lot.
on.
You're
That was
asking a
off
lot.
that was off the. Like, and, hold on.
Do I have to send you a dice tray?
I need a dice tray. Okay, this is a 15. 'Cause
Okay.
I kept like looking into the little corner. I don't have a dice tray, so yeah. Hashtag Herb needs a dice tray. 15.
Tomorrow is Herb's birthday, so please send him money for a dice tray. I have no shame, and he's my friend, so or I will do it. I have your actual address.
I just haven't found one that I like. So anyway, okay, go ahead.
So Archon, you notice there's like an owl, a dragon, and a bear on this disc. And if you look at the door, you'll see that there's rotating discs that match those three things, and one's bigger than the other. Why are you giving me that
Hold it. Wait a minute.
What?
Is this a Skyrim book?
Maybe.
No, Skyrim. Good reference for weird puzzles. Okay, so a dragon, an owl, and a bear, and the doors rotatey.
Yes. So Merengue, when you stick the claw in, they are not. None of these are aligned. So it's the bear, the owl, the dragon.
So this is like a combination lock kind of scenario?
Kind of. All of you give me. Okay, actually, Archon, you are a rogue, correct?
Bard.
Bard.
I mean, I've got
I mean, you would-
I've got thievery shit, but I'm not an actual.
But that would help you though, in what I would like you to do.
Oh, okay.
What should
That
I
would-
roll?
Don't
Barb.
sing.
Oh my god. Actually, Archon, give me a. This is hard because there's one or two things you could do. Archon, give me an Arcana check, and Barb, give me an investigation.
All right, I'm going to use the virtual because it's easier to not break things. Oh, that would be a 9 on the Arcana for Archon. Or on the Archon.
Oh,
The heck was that?
Barb.
God damn it.
Yes.
What did you get on your roll?
What am I supposed to roll? I wasn't sure which one.
Investigation, please.
Oh.
Come on. Did you just
12!
sing a song?
I did it real quiet.
Where is it? Is there a little person inside your mouth? You told me you were a human woman.
Oh my god.
I'm not believing the human woman story. I don't know.
Well, there's two of us.
Wow. So Barb, you notice that there's grooves between these three plates.
Okay.
It's like they should move.
Like.
So yeah,
like
so like Merengue's stuck the claw in, and Merengue, if you're as Merengue moves it, you're noticing the grooves. Like this thing should like move in some way.
Can I try to move it into where it feels like it wants to go?
No, you have to use the key, which is this claw.
Okay.
But Merengue, right. So Merengue, you could either try or you could let Barb try it.
Is this going to involve a roll?
It might.
I mean, I feel like, I'm going to, again, like Merengue's not necessarily like the most finesse, kind of member of the party. I mean, I feel like Merengue is going to want to jiggle the talent in the lock to see what he can make happen. But like this feels like a puzzle in an Uncharted game, and this is where I always hand the controller to my wife and have her solve it for me.
Okay. I wasn't thinking Uncharted, but okay.
But these puzzles where you got to line things up. All these games have them. I mean, from Merengue's point of view, I'm just kind of like jiggling the talon in the lock to see what kind of effect it might have on these rotating discs.
They move a little bit, but you're not rotating it enough for it to have any kind of real effect. Where it's almost like when you're trying to jimmy a lock in Skyrim and you almost get it, and then it all goes back to place and you have to start over, and you're like, I hate life.
Okay. So Merengue's all out of ideas. Jiggling it didn't work. Like my next idea would just be to try and break the door down. Like someone else needs to step up.
Barb or Smoop or Archon, do you want to try the lock?
I would love to.
Oh, go for it.
Barb, would you like to go first?
No, it's fine. I mean, you have other abilities. The barbarian maybe shouldn't be doing the key.
But it's we love the song and we love Mouth Lady. I don't love Mouth Lady.
Mouth Lady.
Oh, the gifts. Oh, the gifts.
It's so good.
Go for it, Smoopaloop.
Which one am I rolling again? Sorry.
So for Smoop, let me look at your character really quick to see what's a better roll.
Investigation, probably.
Yeah, because you're actually, investigation is much better. I was going to say sleight of hand, but for you, investigation is a much better stat to roll this on.
Okay, I am rolling. I got a 15.
Nice. So Smoop actually rotates it a bit more, and you see like the top one and the third one, they align and you hear a click, but that middle one isn't quite there. Do you want to try again, or do you want to call someone over for assistance?
Barb, come help me.
All right.
I got this held here. I heard it click. I need you to somehow help me and figure out the next part.
Sure, no problem. What should I roll to help him?
Yes, hold on. Yes, Archon.
Are we
sorry.
So no worries. Are our characters because of the roles that we're trying, are we actively just trying, are we letting our skills decide what we're doing, or are we looking at the puzzle ourselves and figuring it out?
I mean, you could do either. I'm asking you to make rolls based on your skills.
Sounds
on
good.
What would fit this best?
Sounds good. Because that's a
Um,
lot. Okay. I was like, that's a lot of details, and I've already lost a lot of them. So I am fine with that. Thank you.
Yes, no problem. Barb, are you rolling or are you trying to force it?
I want to roll.
Okay, so since you don't have, because part of the puzzle is completed. Oh, I'm not going to make you do that because that would be terrible. That would be so rude if I did that because you have a negatives in sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to actually ask you. Oh, you have a negative in dex. Um,
Damn.
Should I try to intimidate it?
you know what?
Oh no.
I need you to role play trying to intimidate this lock into opening. I need you to do that.
We talked about this. We talked about this. Open now! Is it moving?
Here's the first gif of the day right there.
No, but you.
Oh, wait, maybe just push it.
I love that. Oh god, the trailer, the closer. Yes.
So you're just gonna push the door.
Yeah,
you're gonna
maybe
push on.
just push this a little bit. This piece. This one right here. Just
I love the
Alright.
person in Shannon's chat that just said, "I've just opened all my doors."
I need to see 8 million tweets of that one gif. Thank
Oh,
you.
man. Give me a strength check, please.
okay.
Remember to add 3 to your strength.
Okay. I got a 12.
You know what? Just for the good acting and RP on that, you nudge it just enough to where you hear that satisfying click.
Ooh.
Because the other 2 parts of the puzzle were already finished.
Guys, we got it.
And you hear like like in movies when you hear like all the clicks and everything's kind of opening up.
I got the big brain on Barb.
Barb would say, oh my God. And the doors swing inward, and you see an altar in this room. And because the ceiling is kind of, raggedy, there is the movie-ish hail of light on top of this altar.
Uh-oh.
I just want to point out that Barb has now burned a door down with her breath and scared one open.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
just by talking to it.
Barb is awesome.
I wouldn't fuck with Barb.
Absolutely not. Especially not if I was a door.
Like legit, Barb has had some of the best moments, like the dire wolf bamboozling, the
Yes.
bang of the door. And like, yeah, you intimidated a lock open. That's badass.
Yeah.
Fan art of everyone, especially of these moments with Barb of I said open. All right. So
what is it that we see here? Some kind of explain
you
it.
find an
Describe it again?
altar.
Okay, an altar.
So I'm going.
Indiana Jones level shit. I don't know. Like,
All right. So I'm going to give you a description. This time I'm not hacking it. I'm just going to give you the description. So as you get into the room, you see this altar, and because we don't have actual movie effects, just imagine kind of a crumbly ceiling with just enough light filtering through to give that kind of dust mote. This is like some shit's about to happen moment in a movie. If you touch it, maybe, or just look at it, you don't know. But what you see and what you notice are human skeletons in tattered priestly vestments. And on each side of the room, so like each side left and right, there's 4 narrow windows, so 2 on each side. And carved into the top of the altar is a humanoid eye. So you've got skeletons, you've got an altar, and there's an eye carved on top of it.
Are we looking at some kind of religious cult ritual gone wrong type scenario here?
I don't know. Do you have a religion? Do you want to do a religion check for me?
Yeah,
I
I feel
wonder
like
what
maybe,
does cult even mean in the terms of D&D?
I can do a religion check.
We should
Let's
have
do-
religion skill. Yeah.
All of you can do a religion or history check.
Oh, interesting.
I did a religion check. It didn't turn out well. I got a 7.
What-
I'm rolling religion right now.
I did a
So-
history check with 15.
Okay. Smoop knows religion exists.
Uh-huh. Barely.
That sounds about right.
Religion? I've heard of that. Interesting
Yes.
stuff.
I don't know.
We're on to something here.
The gods.
I got a
Indeed.
I trust the paladin to go with religion, and I just trust Barb to intimidate her way through anything, so it's fine.
I'm kind of surprised that as a
Wow.
paladin I don't have any benefit and any plus on religion. It's just +0. but-
Normally you would, but you're a fallen paladin.
oh, that's right. Yeah.
Your deity has been like deuces, bro.
I feel like I would still have the knowledge, even though I've fallen out of faith with it. I would still have the knowledge.
You would have you'd have the knowledge, but you wouldn't have a huge bonus
Got
to
it. Well, I rolled a 13 on
me-
religion.
Let me look at your character sheet really quickly. And remember, you're also just level 4.
True.
You're also level 4. So your religion, because you know why, your religion is based on your intelligence bonus, and you have no bonus in intelligence. So when you level, if you add points to your intelligence, you will then get a bonus to religion.
Got it.
So when you see like the INT, the WIS, those skills are tied to those things. So if you got a high wisdom, you would get like a +2, +3. But again, you're also all low level characters.
Right.
So we could talk about re-rolling your character another time or looking at your character, because you put a lot into strength and charisma. There's a decent amount in constitution, but I think the lowest thing you can have is an 8. I mean, you have a 10, so it's like you are average human intelligence. You're not stupid. You're not low level intelligence, but you're not going to get a bonus on any intelligence based rolls.
So maybe as I get points to spend, as my character grows, I should look to improve those areas.
I would say that or your dexterity, because unless you're like running around in heavy plate or something, because you gave yourself a lower score, the lowest of your point allocation was in dex. That's why you've got a negative modifier. So you actually you subtract one when you have to do a dex check. So as you all level, you'll get an option of I want a feat or I want an ability modifier. And it's usually for 2 things. You could be like, I'm going to put a point in dex and a point in intelligence, 2 in intelligence, 2 in dex. So that's gonna kind of manage how you add or subtract or don't take a bonus when you do rolls.
Okay.
So your religion check was what?
13.
Okay, and Barb got a 15.
Yeah, in history.
Okay, Smoop or Archon, are you doing anything? Are you rolling? Oh, that's right, Smoop got a bad roll.
I did a piss poor religion check.
Yeah, based on the hold on, I'm trying to look if there's anything else I might do better here, but no, based on this creepy ass looking thing, I'm gonna do a religion roll. It might be horrible.
Okay.
It is a 21.
Ooh.
Nice.
Archon with the clutch roll.
Baby.
You're
Okay,
Jesus.
I wasn't expecting that.
You didn't mention you were a priest.
I'm establishing a new church.
Brian,
Faith, my brothers and sisters. Faith. I just need you to send in. No. I grew up with that shit.
Start
Never mind.
speaking in tongues.
Nope. Never mind. We're not doing
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Nope.
Oh my god, I can't. Wow. All right. So everyone except Smoop, when you approach, well, I mean, he got a 3, or 6. He knows religion.
You got to
exists,
live by the dice.
But whatever this I means, he's not going to know. And I only know because I'm the DM. So you find this eye carved in, and as you all approach it, those of you that rolled well enough, you have this moment almost like not an out-of-body experience, but like you are like experiencing something while also watching yourself. It doesn't feel like I'm near death. It feels like I'm having a vision. which for some of you may throw you off because you're not having a vision type. And what you see is the 4 priests, as they were in life, chanting above this altar, one of them with a chalice of blood, about to pour it in, but then there's an earthquake. There's all this shaking and rumbling.
You guys are seeing this, right?
So everyone except Smoop is seeing this.
Yeah, I'm not.
We're all having this vision, this shared vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're all having this vision.
Okay, so you too?
And it feels weird. It's almost like you're asleep. You know, like when you're asleep, but it's a very vivid dream and you're not quite sure if you're actually awake or if you're still asleep. That's how this feels. And the shaking and rumbling starts, and the priests kind of look around. They're very confused. You hear the thunk of the chalice. It rolls away. And the priests are terrified. And the eye that they were going to pour the blood sacrifice into is glowing. And what you hear is the roar of a dragon before you all snap out of it.
That's
and
not
you're
good.
back in this.
And this story took a turn.
It did.
Hey, did you guys see this eyeball here on this altar?
Smoop, I think you might be a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That is the understatement of the year. I love it.
Wow. Wow.
I just keep thinking of John Goodman in The Big Lebowski saying, "Shut the fuck up, Donnie, you're out of your element."
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. You're out of your element.
So was Smoop just literally just staring at the three of us like?
Yeah, he's just seeing us like
y'all
having
good?
like
Y'all
like
good?
freaking out, like having some kind of vision.
I was touching the eyeball and outlining it with my finger, just
Smoop.
wondering, trying
Smoop,
to figure it out.
that's
Wait,
for
hold
blood
on.
sacrifices.
No.
Hold on.
Oh
No,
wait,
wait,
Adam.
wait.
Oh, never
Nope,
mind.
nope,
I'm
nope.
a shush.
I did it.
Wait,
So
what?
you touched the eyeball, you said.
Oh.
I tried
Will-
to stop him.
Look, it wouldn't be an episode of Dungeon Crossing without a Smoop moment.
Yes,
A
yes,
Smoop
Brian.
bloop.
I'm gonna ask for a tiny timeout to say to Adam, when you idly say shit like that,
Yeah.
be aware that the GM is always listening.
Don't worry. I think I know Tanya well enough to know this is going to happen every time I pull some shit.
If you're gonna go off half cocked, there's gonna be a consequence. That's
She's
what
not
we're
gonna let
learning.
me get away with it.
So hold on.
This
So
is fun.
Smoop. So
This is fun.
unilaterally, without checking with anyone, Smoop just went and touched this eye.
Admittedly,
Well,
the three of
we're,
us
like,
were all,
zoned
but the
out.
three of us probably like were stuck still, like frozen, watching a damn vision. He was probably like,
Right.
well,
So yeah,
fuck
we weren't able to stop it.
So for those of you that have played the Division or the Division 2, when you find an echo,
Yeah.
that's kind of like what
Right,
you were having
yeah, I get
that
it.
moment of watching
Kind of like
it.
a weird vision flashback
and,
thing.
and Smoop was just, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're standing there. So Smoop, just to confirm you've done this, correct?
Okay, stop that.
Stop doing that. That's really unsettling.
that
I'm
is
just going to
just-
turn
that
your
is just-
video off if you
Adam.
keep doing that. Yeah. That's awful.
That's
It has
what I
been
was
it has been
doing
a
to the
long
eyeball.
pandemic. You can't do that. Okay, I'm just saying.
Oh boy. Remember last week with the sword?
So basically, the other three of us came out of this vision going like, wow, whatever this eye is, it seems like really bad news. And right as we're coming out of the vision, Smoop's like, hey, has anyone poked this eye yet?
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
like
I-
you
standing
see,
over there.
no,
like
it's
this.
it's even better. You three are facing the altar. Smoop has circled around. Adam, you're gonna suffer.
Yeah.
The longer you do this, you know the worse it's going to get. This is a moment called. Remember when we talked about consequences in the first session?
Yo.
You know what? This is actually just these are self-inflicted wounds.
Absolutely. And
This is it's masochism.
I, for one, cannot wait to see what happens next.
So Smoop. Roll me a d20 and tell me what your armor class is.
My armor class is a 12.
Okay, roll me a d20.
And which one's a d20? This one?
You know what a
Roll.
d20 is by now. Jesus Christ.
I got a 15.
So
Did I survive?
So Smoop, as you continue to trace this eye that's carved in there,
Yes.
what you feel is a searing heat. And when you finish the circuit, there is fire that only you can feel and see engulfing your hand.
Oh.
Because the eye didn't get its sacrifice all those years ago.
Now what's my
Interesting.
hand?
Oh, it wants more than your hand. It wants your blood.
Mm.
All of your blood.
Ooh,
Because
damn.
it felt the warmth of your hand. It was expecting the lovely splash of life-giving blood of what's hiding in this altar. But instead, you'll do, Smoop.
I like
And with
where
that, we're
this
gonna
is
take a
going.
break.
I like this
We're gonna
direction.
take a break.
Break time, baby.
Oh, we're gonna take a break. Oh my god, the best part. All right, I guess that's the point.
Suspense.
Yeah, I guess
It's
that's the point.
storytelling, Gary.
No, that's good. It's like we'll be right back after this break.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
We're gonna tell you who gets
It's
kicked
suspense.
off the island right
Please
after
stay
these
tuned
messages.
for this word from our sponsors.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Brutal.
BRB in about 5 minutes. See you back.
All right. See you back in
then.
5.
We are about to be back.
We're back.
Yes.
And
Hello.
And a very interesting part in the story too.
We're back to do it.
Oh, we're
Was that Frankie Goes to Hollywood?
Yeah,
Adam,
we're
what the
back.
hell?
Back to it.
Okay. All right.
What is it? Darth
This is
something?
This is some Star Wars Clone
That's
Wars
K2SO.
BS you done pulled out of here.
That's one of my
What is it?
characters.
Oh, that's why.
Unbelievable.
So Adam, I hope you know that suit is not going to help you.
Yeah. You know what happens
I
to K2SO in that movie, right? Literally the first one to die.
Oh god, that was such a good film though.
Yeah. Also, I'm well aware
I'm also
this
wow.
does not help me.
I am mad because I watched Rogue One for the first time on vacation in Florida, and it was one of the best vacations ever. And now I'm sad because I can go watch Rogue One again. That's great, but I can't go on vacation. I'm sad. Wait, it doesn't even wrap around the hands? What?
look at.
It doesn't even. Wait.
They're
Not
just
even
like-
proper
they're-
gloves.
they're
Oh
just-
my! Oh my
Oh,
god!
good
No, I
lord.
didn't need to
did
see
not know.
that.
Oh god, no.
Wasn't
no,
your
I
bare
did not.
back? Was it?
It
I
was
rebuke
that was skin that hasn't seen the sun since 1987.
Yeah. I mean, that
The
was.
literal worst reason ever to use the term bareback. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Adam, we're going to have a salutary lesson about consequences with you today.
Yay!
Consequences.
And also,
Here comes the punishment.
So
and not in
I-
a fun way.
just to make it clear, so this is so janky that it came and I had to tape the inside of this thing together, but also because I cut off my pinky finger when I was younger. And
What?
then
Burying the
What?
lead.
Yeah. Seriously.
Oh wait.
Oh my
it's
god.
like all weird because
Okay.
I cut off the end of it and then they sewed it back on, so it doesn't make it up to the glove. So
Oh.
So does the
That's so
costume,
weird.
Now I'm curious. Does the costume come with any like voice, whatever, or is it just the costume?
no, it's just the costume. It's like a suit and these glove things.
Yeah, that looks like the
And
cheapest
this mask.
possible version of that costume.
That
Yeah,
looks like
you-
a small child's that you stole from Walmart.
Look,
Yeah.
Adam is a small child or a large child. Really, it depends. It's go one
Large
of
child.
the other.
We're going to talk about this.
But I'm
now.
just like, here come the consequences, murderer.
Yeah, we're gonna have discussion, sir. But I believe we left off. Are you okay, Brian?
No, I'm basically a bottle in. It's my birthday weekend. I am. not
Brian is
okay.
living his best
am-
life right now.
I am
Toot, toot, Brian.
fantastic. I am fantastic.
Look. Oh wait.
What are you drinking there, by the way, Brian?
This is just prosecco. This is not the optimal glass for it, but if I had a tiny glass for it, I'd be refilling all the time. And it's like, you know, breaking the seal, but in reverse, like you're constantly having to pour. Like fuck it. So I'm like big glass. I'm an adult. I get a big glass.
I'm looking for the vape pen on my desk because we don't get paid.
But I
enough
am
for shit.
having a delightful day today with all of you. So thank you for this.
A
This is fun.
pre-birthday extravaganza,
Yeah,
Brian.
why not? Birthday
in your
weekend.
honor. Wine not. Am I right?
Why
Why
not?
not?
I
Yes,
like
because
it.
it's always time to wind down.
Wait, we have wine time emotes in my chat because usually
Shut
like
up.
on my
I
evening
need them.
streams on Wednesday and Thursday, like in the middle at 6:30, I go get a glass of wine and I go, wine time.
I've been in your streams. I try to say hi, but they're like your stream flows like rapids. It's like, okay, I got this.
they love to chat with each other.
Please,
Sometimes I
please.
look down and I'm like,
yeah,
what?
I'm seeing the wine time emote right now.
Yeah, there it is.
please make sure
Wine
you're
time.
following everyone in this cast, and please make sure, especially go ahead and give at Nicker Vision a follow so that he can make those numbers.
My wife
Yes.
has the
We-
wine time emote, which means she subscribes to Shannon's channel.
Oh,
wait,
that's
I
kind,
still-
Leah.
Sweet.
think,
yeah, I think we both do.
I do too. Yay.
Aw.
Well, because your Discord is sub only, right, Shannon?
Yeah.
Because people. All right. So we're gonna have a lesson in consequences.
Yeah, let's get to the fun part.
When we before the break, Smoop's hand was engulfed in flame that only he could see and feel because the altar hungers. Its meal was denied, however long ago it was when you saw that vision. And it's like fresh meat, basically. Adam, Smoop,
Mhm.
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution savings throw. That is, oh, there it is. It's not going to be good because it's -1.
Even better.
One moment. Here we go. It is a B. It's a fucking B.
Can I just say that we?
You've
Can I
got
just
to be
say
goddamn.
that we
Okay,
have?
first off, that oh god,
Can I just say that
God.
because he doesn't roll the die on screen, we always have to take. We just take Adam's word for this.
Hey,
That's
buddy.
what he's rolling.
It's on
know,
my
Gary,
stream. It's on
you-
my stream.
Is it on your stream? Let me see. Let me go to you.
Gary, first off, Gary, you bring up an
That is
interesting point, which I'm going to actually throw to Tanya.
What?
The fact that right now a lot of this is trust, like rolling die when you're not present at a table. Like no one else can see your die rolls unless you're doing like roll 20.
He did roll a 20 with a -1, so he got a 19. Yeah. All right.
So
Whatever.
you roll a 20, but you have a -1. But there's also such a thing as DM discretion.
That's
Oh, of
right.
course.
That's right.
You don't know
DM
what you had to
rights.
beat.
She's got the presidential veto power.
Well, I can't veto a dice roll, but there's such a thing as a DC that you have to meet. Usually it's a level or a roll. It's like when I say make a wisdom saving throw, or when one of you does a spell, it'll usually be like enemy must surpass a 14 wisdom saving throw in order to not be enthralled, what have you.
Right.
So, okay, I almost and it would have been a total accident. I hovered too long and almost unfollowed Adam. It would have not been on purpose. I swear. So while you did get a 19, this is very ancient and evil magic, Smoop.
Uh-oh.
It is hungry. And you are a ripe flesh, young changeling. So again, just as you could not see what was happening with them when they had their vision, everyone else just sees Smoop basically stuck to this altar. You don't see the fire, you don't smell it, only Smoop can. I'm going to roll for the altar. I'm rolling a physical die because there's no.
Sorry, can I interrupt for a second?
Sure.
I actually don't know how to ban someone, and I need to ban someone.
Right click on their. Oh, that person's going around to all our. So right click. Oh, I'm not a mod. I can't do it.
Oh,
Right
I'm not
click.
seeing
The
anything.
easiest way is to do /BAN and their username.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, or you can
Thank you.
you should have mod view up selected
Oh.
on your channel, and it will just give you the icons. You can just click right on it.
And I will take a moment to say, please congratulate and thank your mods because they are the backbone of fucking streamers.
Yes, thank you, all my mods, my only Shans.
Also, if you want to make any of us mods, Adam.
Yeah, you should mod us in your channel. We'll take care of business for you.
And because streamers all talk,
Jim can
whoever
do
was doing
mods.
that crap is now banned in probably all of our chats.
I didn't see
Okay.
anything.
They may not be in yours yet. It looks like they're bouncing around.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that I put it in our Zoom chat.
got it.
Sorry about that, guys. I just
No,
No
you're
worries,
You're
no.
fine. Thank you, Data Wizard Games.
The more
Data
I'm on
Wizard-
Twitch, the more I'm like, ban everyone.
So it's /mod and then username, Adam.
Oh, okay.
So sorry for that disruption.
Also, Adam, if you're monitoring your stream from
shit.
the creator dashboard, it should have like the ban timeout type buttons like right there on the chat.
I was doing it from Streamlabs. so-
Okay.
One moment, my headset literally beeped at me and scared the shit out of me.
Oh no.
Because it is out of charge. I was
Headset
like,
revenge.
"Who's sending me Morse
I
code?"
need
my
power.
headset.
Give me charge.
Data
It sounded
says
like
he'll-
Morse code. 1 second.
Mages and mentors, thank you for the raid.
You all may not hear them for a hot second because I've got to switch headsets.
Okay.
I've got to switch audio sources. So hold on, please.
Oh, she's probably telling that to her stream.
Appreciate it,
So
Data.
let's change there, and let me change in our call.
Adam, how does
Data
it...
is a machine.
There we go.
Okay, Adam, how tall are you?
There we go. Sorry about
6
that.
foot?
I can't imagine how any of these things fit you.
They don't.
I mean,
This
they
is
don't.
This is about like. Oh wait, you're not allowed to show feet on stream or something, right?
Careful.
Yeah,
you
careful.
can.
Yeah,
gotta be-
when
are
you
you wearing
get-
shoes?
I'm
Wait, is
wearing
that
socks.
actually a rule?
Yeah, it's a
There
whole.
are-
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's
Is
a
that
whole-
because of
there's a-
like foot fetishists?
Twitch
Yeah.
Twitch had to add rules because they don't want to ban body painting, but they had to add rules for like body painting and things. But
Yeah.
but feet, like showing feet on Twitch is
Oh.
like not.
Wait, can you with like a sock on, or is it like you got to be wearing shoes? That's so weird.
I'm sure socks are fine as long
I
as they're not those
saw a
weird.
shirtless dude.
What are the
during
weird socks called with the
A
feet in
tournament
them?
yesterday.
I had no
There's
idea.
there's a whole website. It's so disturbing that I stopped like anytime I'm shooting and they're like, you're barefoot. I'm like, can I wear like big socks? Like seriously, I can't because I'm not prepared. Like other parts of my
Yeah.
body, like you do that knowing you're gonna be fetishized in a certain way, or people would be like boobs or like whatever, like so it feels like there's consent to some extent. But then like later, like finding like videos of like, yeah, feet, and then it's like slowed down and you're like, no, my feet are innocent.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm glad it's a rule. I don't want to see anyone's feet. I think feet are gross.
There we go.
No,
All right.
There
I
should
was-
be able to be a barefoot on planes shaming stream though.
Oh God! Who? Wait, no. What? Who? No.
Oh,
Oh, you should.
I
You
have
should.
like an obsession with catching people barefoot in public places, just like
You
hanging
should
out
follow.
like it's
You should
their own
follow my
space.
friend Tom Nichols on Twitter. Like that's like a big pet peeve that he has, and people send him stuff to retweet all the time. Like, look at this.
Me too.
asshole.
It's
Yeah.
it's been like I've been doing
Like,
it for.
I'm barefoot most of the time during a pandemic, but I'm not. No one needs
in
to
your
see
own
that
space at a
Right. No one needs to see
park at a
that.
beach. That's fine.
crap.
Shannon, I'm not a mod. I'm not a mod in your channel, right?
No, I can make you one though.
Okay, someone already beat me to banning them in Brian's channel.
I did. That was me. I did it
Okay.
manually because
Sorry.
I
ain't
can't
got ti-
open
ain't got
my
time for that
Zoom
crap
chat right now
today.
because it will mess up the location of my windows. But I'll check it afterwards and ban.
You're
whoever it is in
fine
mine
as
too.
long as I don't do it. I think it'll be fine.
No, it'll mess mine up as well. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
No, I think we're all fine. We can do it from behind the scenes. It's all good.
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah.
So back to that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still
Sorry.
waiting to see what's going to happen to Smoop.
Look, we had to take out the trash. That's important. Please go do that IRL. But we also take it out in game. So, Smoop, what you feel is like you are burning. And you regret all your life choices right now. Because as far as you can tell, you are about to probably die.
Oh dear God.
But
Ooh.
no, let me get there. You rolled well though, so you're not gonna die.
Mhm.
But you feel the pain radiating up from your arm, where to you it feels like your hand is probably burned to a crisp right now. It hurts. It burns.
Okay.
And as you feel like you're about to start screaming in pain, everything goes black and you pass out. The rest of you see Smoop yank his arm back and just collapse on the floor. He seems fine, but as far as you know, he just seems stuck to that altar for what felt like an eternity, but for all of you, it was maybe just a few seconds.
He's fine.
Well, you haven't checked him. You don't know that.
No, I'm like literally Archon is like, he's fine.
Smoop. Smoop.
Adam.
Like Smoop always be touching.
He's acting. Okay, all right. He's doing the performative thing.
Seriously, in the Order of
okay.
Sunfish, Smoop always be touching shit, and I'm like, ugh, he's fine.
I think Merengue's attitude is, well, I guess that about wraps it up for Smoop. He had a good
Can I
run.
check to see if he's okay?
No need. No need.
Yes, you can check. If you want to, Barb, yes, you can check on Smoop, who's Adam is method acting, by the way.
He's committing to the bit. You got to give him credit for that.
Yeah, that's probably why he's not dead.
Should I give a medicine check to see how he's doing, if he's all right?
Sure.
I'm disturbed because the costume is interesting, but the costume could also veer a very interesting club you might visit in Berlin kind of way. So I'm a little bit concerned.
As a
I
paladin,
got a 19.
Oh wow! I was going to say I have a +3, but I don't think I can beat that.
I have a +3 also.
Okay.
You could beat it. I mean, you could get a B.
I mean, 19 seems pretty good.
Yeah, 19 is good. Hello, Cowboy Carrot. So Barb, when you get over what?
Just you're like in mid sentence. Hello, Cowboy Carrot, as though that's a normal thing to say.
Well,
She's
it is
really
in
laughing.
In this day and age, it is.
Yeah.
in Shannon's Discord and chat. It is. So Barb, you go over, and Smoop seems to be fine. He's just passed out. But as you like kind of tap him and check him, he seems okay. Nothing's broken. He's a little dusty from hitting the floor, but you can't find a reason why he would have just like basically just fallen over other than touching things that he should not have.
Smoop, what happened?
Am I conscious?
You hear Barb and you kind of open your eyes and
Smoop.
Yeah, give him a slap.
you are getting there.
Smack him around.
I had a dream and you were there and you were there.
Did you dream a dream of fire gone by?
Dream a little dream with me.
I touched the eyeball and flame engulfed my hands.
Yeah. Who
and
told
then
you to do
went
that?
Up my arm and
Oh,
lit my
Smoop.
entire body on fire, and I thought I had died.
You're fine.
Guys, this sounds like it has something to do with the dragon we saw, right? You guys saw that.
Yeah, okay. Look,
What
whatever they were
dragon?
doing, it went wrong. There was a dragon. I'm still working it out.
Yeah, don't touch anything.
What
Just-
dragon?
Are you going to
I
tell
had a
Smoop
vision.
what
Did you
saw?
guys have a vision?
Yeah, I think Archon would look at Merengue and Barb and basically like kind of like weave the tale and confirm with them, like looking at them like, so did y'all see the like what looked like religious people trying to work a thing with the altar, and then there was an earthquake and a dragon? Y'all saw
Yep.
that too, right?
Yep, you missed the blood, but yeah.
Yeah. I saw that, but I thought it might have just been that bad jerky I had for breakfast.
Did we ever check on that jerky out of character? Did we ever check on the jerky?
Seems
No.
to have metabolized.
No, because I took that jerky a couple of episodes ago. I'm still waiting for it to come back and bite me.
So
I thought
much-
that might have been it.
No,
That-
remember last episode you spent some time by yourself in the privy?
Oh, okay, all
no,
right. So, all right.
No, was that here? That was in Dragon Age.
Yeah, I don't.
shit,
I
you're
I feel
right.
like the
You're
jerky.
right.
I feel like the
You're
jerky
right.
subplot has yet to
I'm
be
so
resolved.
sorry that I remember every stream I've seen, but yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah,
There was
no,
You know,
another tummy problem
Yeah.
in another live play that Tanya's in, and it was glorious.
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
I didn't realize there were
mean,
so many like gastric subplots in these games.
look. Okay, so for context, before we get into this, I GM a game on Thursdays, which is in the Dragon Age universe. And a new character, one of the existing players wanted to play a new character, and they were in a place kind of like, well, if you play Dragon Age, it's kind of like the Fade, and they had to hunt because they were stuck there for a while, and they ate, except they didn't know what animals they killed and ate. They just cooked it. And because he's human and ate something at an unnatural place, later, when he basically sassed the DM, not really, because I know Simon, I wouldn't do that to him, but it was like, hey, remember that jerky you ate a couple episodes ago? Give me a roll. And Dragon Age is 3 6-sided dice. It's not the same as this. He didn't roll well. Put it that way.
Well, I am pretty confident that the bad jerky I ate in a prior episode, that subplot has not yet paid off. And that's why when I had this vision, I thought that could have been the jerky coming back to get me.
No. That was all of you that saw
Okay,
it. It was
yeah.
not the jerky.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just throw the jerky randomly at you. I'll remember it at some point and be like, hey, remember like 3 episodes ago when you
Oh
ate
yeah,
jerky?
it's like Chekhov's jerky. It's got to pay off in the third act.
I just
right?
love that Merengue comes out of this like, God, was that something I ate?
It's like, wait, you all saw that? Did you eat the jerky too? I don't remember sharing it with anyone.
Oh my god.
So no, it was a real thing. We all had that vision.
Yeah, so you share your vision with Smoop. Smoop, you can get up. Barb, if you have either any healing potions or if anyone has any healing ability now.
I think I do have some potions, don't I?
But you do, but Smoop isn't really, he's physically fine.
So he didn't lose any hit points or anything.
Is he?
No, this was all in his head.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just like your vision was all in your head and you didn't really see these skeletons get up and do things.
Right.
That was touching relics of things he should not, and that was his payback.
No touchy.
I'm hoping that Smoop has learned a very valuable lesson here. Don't go poking any evil eyes surrounded
Did
by
he?
dead bodies.
Did he though?
Well, I guess we'll
I
find
don't
out
think
next time.
so.
Yeah.
I don't think he's learned anything.
Hey guys, have you seen this eye over here?
Oh God.
Don't
I
touch
swear
it.
to God,
Enough.
if he approaches it again.
Enough.
Adam, you know that, if you touch the eye again, remember consequences. We literally just had them.
She said that I was hungry, so
So what are we doing now? We gonna investigate maybe around the room and see what else is going on?
we had skeletons, we have the altar, and then the 3 of us had a vision.
We had a vision.
3 of us had a vision, and then Smoop just started touching stuff.
So
Can I investigate the altar without touching it?
Yeah, so like if you either want to use like if there's anything around, I mean, you probably don't want to use your weapon to touch it.
Mhm.
But if you want to check the area around, if you want to check the walls, if you want to investigate the skeletons that are in the tattered priestly garments, you can do that too.
Is there
I mean,
any?
there's plenty to do without touching the altar.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna-
investigating the dead priests could be a good idea. See what's going on with them.
Hold
Can I
on,
do
Brian was
that?
going to say something.
In our vision, what were they using for the blood? Was it a chalice or a vessel?
It was a chalice. So I don't have anything good on my desk to
No
kind of
worries.
estimate it.
Is that old ass chalice also anywhere around here?
You'll have to check the room because the rooms outside of like the light filtering through the ceiling, you're not getting a lot of light. It's not like there's a lot of natural light coming in because the windows that are up high are narrow. It's like you've gone into a dilapidated church almost, and the windows are high, they're narrow. So right around the altar, there's light, but in the corners, there is darkness.
I would like to, Archon would like to just, I don't know if we've seen any iconography, any stained glass, anything. Like Brian, don't know anything about Savras. I have no idea what Archon might know about the shrine to which this person or god was built. So how would I determine that?
Give me a perception check. And you only have to beat a 10.
It's a 4.
Oh.
Are you serious?
I am. I will show you the critical. I rolled a 1. Okay, I rolled.
Oh, that is a crit fail.
I didn't even want to say it because I don't even.
Okay, out of the game. So a question about the game. If
Yes.
Brian rolls a 1, which is a crit fail,
Yes.
but he has a +3 modifier, does that undo the crit fail, or does the natural die roll still make it a crit fail?
It's still a crit fail, and so this is where kind of the DM's playstyle will come into it. So I know, like my friend Dave, a 1 is always a crit fail, no matter like your modifier, and a 20 is always a critical success.
Okay.
No matter your modifier, just your modifier is going to bump the level of success, and like whatever wackadoo thing you want to do to say, not only did I succeed, I really succeeded. So like when Smoop was bitten by the coin, that was the critical fail,
Right.
in his case. And with Archon, you just, this is all weird human iconography. Their priestly garments don't look familiar to you because you're a tiefling. You've studied some human religion, but nothing's coming to you in that moment. And as you wander around, you actually trip over a brick that's kind of loose in the floor. And you just trip over it. You don't get hurt. You don't like crack your head open or anything. But you land in the dust and the dirt next to another skeleton that you all didn't see because it's dark in there. So you basically
interesting.
just failed the check.
Okay.
I got nothing, y'all. And
What?
okay. All I can tell is there's a lot of skeletons. I was just trying to see if like where we are. I don't know.
Archon?
Just things like, yeah, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not going to be doing things for a minute. Give me a minute. I'm good. Y'all, I'm good. Y'all do your thing. I'm good.
I meant to do that.
Just like I'm so done.
Merengue, were you going to attempt a
Absolutely. I feel like I still want to investigate these dead priests to see if there's anything more to learn. So I'll also roll investigation.
All right.
Is that correct?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go.
God, a 1 on perception. What the fuck?
Here's the roll. Oh my god.
Did you get a 1?
No, I got a 2.
Oh, you got.
I feel like I'm going to end up
natural
next to Archon in the dirt over here.
All right. Can I also roll?
Someone needs
You
a good
can.
roll.
So let's see what Barb does, and then we're going to see
Am
what.
I doing investigation or
Um,
perception?
give me investigation. Let's see how that comes out.
Investigation.
D&D
It's a
Beyond
4.
against you. Oh my god!
4?
the fuck?
What is going on?
What is happening?
World's worst
Dude,
detective.
And I swear to God, if Adam's character wakes up and rolls a B, I am going
I'm
to
awake.
break everything.
I'm awake and it's rolling time.
I mean, we need him at this point. He's our MVP dice roller.
I'm gonna. All right, what are you
What am I
rolling?
rolling again? Investigation.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up my window here just so everyone knows, just in case.
Yeah,
I
I'll be
roll-
checking him, keeping him honest.
Wow. Gary is like, nah, you ain't getting away with shit today.
Let's see.
14.
He did get a 14. Yes, the independent verification backs that up.
No, I just switched to his stream. So, Smoop, you notice the skeleton that Archon has landed by has something glinting in its hand. It's got something like, like if somebody had tried to like pull a chain or something off its neck when this person was alive and they grabbed it back and it's still there. You just notice the glint of something in its hand as you look around the room. And Barb, you were just kind of like thrown by all of this weird magical shit happening.
Okay.
So like looking around going, okay, Smoop said he was burning. I saw some weird shit. There was dragons or there was blood in a chalice. Oh my God, what is happening? So you're not like really messed up, but you're still like, this is weird magical shit. I'm a dwarf. This ain't cool. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Question. Barb,
Yes.
Yeah.
I see a glinty shiny thing, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to touch it.
Don't touch it, Smoop. Don't touch it. Can I roll an investigation check or a perception check to see look at the shiny thing without touching it? Is it a thing?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay.
You only have to beat a 10, so knock on all the wood.
Where is the perception? I don't
So you're gonna.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh yeah, I've got +5, so that's good. Ideally. Okay, I got an 18.
You did it. Yay.
Finally, a decent roll.
How many of our adventures are Smooth saying I'm gonna touch it, and the rest of us going, no?
Ooh,
It's
shiny.
like having a son.
Yeah.
So Barb, you see that it is a key, and it's a key on a chain. It's in the skeleton's hand, and when you get a little closer to it, you just notice it's got what you think is like a question mark in trade kind of carved into the top of it, but it looks like a key. It's golden. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Whoever this person was when they're alive, they clearly wanted to keep this key from someone.
Okay, I'd
So
like
it's
to
like
pick
it's-
it up.
Okay. You pick it up. Nothing bad happens. You pick it up. It doesn't bite you. It doesn't do anything weird. Doesn't give you a vision. I'm just making sure that I have the right description for you. You have found a mystery key. Would you like to know what this mystery key does?
Yes.
This key has a 5% chance of unlocking any lock into which it's inserted. Once it unlocks something, however, the key disappears, so it is a one-time use.
Okay.
But it is a wondrous item. So you can hang on to it. You can be like, this is a thing I do not like. Or you could just hang on to it, but it is a one-time use.
Yeah,
So
I'll
if you-
hang on to it.
Okay. Please make sure you note that you have this one mystery key.
Doing it.
Yeah, that could come in handy.
Yes.
Can I touch it?
No.
You were about to die.
Do you really
I swear to God.
Do you really want
Hold on.
Do you say it
Well,
has a
he was
five?
already
Did you
holding
say
it.
it has a 5% chance, Cypher?
Yeah, so basically, like how you were going through the tunnels and there were locked doors?
Yeah.
Or if like you're adventuring after this, after you leave the Shrine of Savras, and maybe you come across a door that's like leading into a dungeon, or you're locked in somewhere, you could take a roll and see if this key will help you out. But again, once it successfully unlocks something, so if you try it and it fails, you keep the key.
Right.
Once you successfully use it, it's done.
Right.
Interesting. So it's not a guaranteed anything, but once it works, it's done.
And it would probably have a higher chance in the hand of a rogue. But but again,
Hey, recruitment drive, y'all. Recruitment drive.
I mean, we do have an extra chair at the table if we ever want to have a guest player.
I still got, I told you T-Pain was all over this. T-Pain the Rogue.
I told you, hit up that T-Mobile.
So tell T-Pain he can come on the show if he makes me a promo.
Same. No, this is a double deal. Tanya and I both threw our names in that crap.
Oh, we threw our names in and then somebody decided to get Froggy, but that's
I'm just saying, we can bring him to the table, but you are going to have your work cut out for you.
It'll be a challenge.
I think we could do this.
All right, throw the gauntlet down, Gary. You're the one. With his phone number.
I'll text him. I'll
If we
reach
can
out.
handle,
I'll reach out
if we
to
can
him.
handle the woman in Shannon's mouth, I'm pretty sure we can maybe handle T-Pain.
We haven't murdered.
Famous last words.
I just
We
want to be
haven't-
clear. I'm still beefing with T-Pain.
That's a you problem.
How are you even? What? Who?
He's Adam has picked the most stupid hill to die on with this beef with T-Pain. It's because T-Pain refuses to activate Windows on his PC. and it bugs Adam every time he tunes into his channel.
Are you seriousing me?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
I've been
100%.
harassing him through Animal Crossing gifts, and then he and his wife just think it's
Adam,
adorable.
I realize that you are a white man on the internet, but you don't have to choose the dumbest hill to die on. Okay, that's not a requirement. It's really not.
He's made his
It's my
choice.
right as a white man.
I think it's too late for him to get off of this particular hill. He's planted his flag there, and he's going to go down in blazes one way or another.
You know what? I've tried to teach Adam a lesson through D&D, and I just, you know what? Fuck it. I tried. You all are witnesses to this attempt at teaching Adam.
Sometimes it takes a lot of work, and not everybody's cut out for that kind of work.
This is why I don't have children.
Yeah.
I don't have children. I just have Zoom
I
calls.
mean, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on a Saturday, you kind of do.
Nope. Mm-mm. Adam ain't paying no bills for me, so I do not claim him. He is not on my tax return. But before we get carried away, let's get you to a point where we can stop for this week.
Okay.
So Archon, as you try to scramble and dust yourself off, you touch what feels like a small box, a small wooden box, and when you open it, it looks like a lever. It seems weird, but it's like you could like a socket wrench, but you could pull it once it's attached to something.
So it's contained inside the box as opposed to
Right. So almost like if somebody was hiding tools or putting tools away in a very ornate box. Because when you take it out, it's basically just a lever, but for whatever reason, it was in this box. Someone went to a lot of trouble to basically hide the ways in which you can do stuff in this shrine.
Hey y'all, apparently you got to fall on your face to find a success. I found a box with a thing.
It's a lever.
I don't know what the lever does, but gotta be everything in here hurts or visions or sets on fire or something's somebody. So maybe this must mean something.
Barb.
I swear to God, if you stop, no.
Adam.
Put that finger out one more time. I will cut it off.
I mean, I'd like to pull the lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Pretty much every single thing that we've looked at, touched, or interacted with in this room has been bad news.
No,
for
the
us.
key's been fine.
Barb,
Yeah.
this is a
That's true. The
fist.
key was
This
good.
is a fist.
You gotta, Barb, don't leave it hanging.
Adam.
I'm trying to get a fist bump from Barb because she backed me up on the touching.
So
But you can't
remember
tell
when
if you
Gary? So do you remember when Gary talked about my "This is why we don't eat paste" tone of voice?
Very familiar with that tone.
That's the tone you're getting, Adam. This is why we don't eat paste.
Can I do a perception check on the lever before I decide to pull it or not?
Sure.
Okay. Let's check it out.
Well, you think you're better than me, Barb, because you do perception checks before you touch them?
I mean, yeah.
Yes, she is.
I think
I gotta
that's a
say,
legitimate
this is like
point
a
of view.
whole- This is the whole metaphor for life. Like,
Okay, I got a
do you-
10.
Do you check or do you do?
Okay. And do you have any bonuses on that, or is it just a 10?
I rolled a 5 and I have a 5 plus
Okay.
5 bonus and got a 10.
Okay, so Barb, as you take the lever from Archon, you notice basically like what it attaches to, and you can pull it. So, do you still want to pull the lever?
I do.
So, as you pull the lever, the altar slides about 3 feet across, and under the floor that just was revealed, there's basically like a chest. It looks like, a chest one of you might use to hide goods in, to hide other stuff. And it's there. It's a little dusty, but does anybody want to take a chance and pull this chest out of the ground?
Let's do it.
I mean, I feel like
Merengue,
it's just asking for it.
Merengue, this is all you.
Shall I? Would this involve a roll, or am I just going to do it?
No, just pick it up. I mean,
All right.
there's enough clearance to just pick up the chest.
Okay, all right. Merengue's picking up the chest and pulling it out of this pit in the ground. And I guess I'll just open it.
Was this
Yeah.
was this like a magic
Pooch.
lever in an unconnected box though? Because that's pretty badass.
It's
Yeah.
a pooch.
That's amazing.
Hopper.
Everything
Hello.
stops. We have a pupper. Everything stops.
Pooch
It's the
sighting.
rules.
Oh.
Adam, stop. Oh no!
Doesn't like to be manipulated.
Pupper opinions.
She's very chatty. I
Hi.
love you. She yells
Oh
at
my
me and then
goodness.
gives me kisses.
So cute.
Oh.
So Merengue, it roll.
Yeah, I'm ready. What am I rolling?
I'm trying to think if I want a D8 or a D20.
We see him rolling.
We're hating. Gonna catch Merengue riding dirty. Merengue's riding
Oh
dirty.
my god. Can the Dungeon Crossing soundtrack album be far behind?
No. Give me a D20 and tell me what you get.
Just a generic D20.
Yep. No roll specific. Just
All
give
right.
me a roll.
Here we go.
Happy Maggie.
Aw.
What the hell is that?
Hopper.
Oh my god.
What kind, breed, blend, mix of dog?
Well, so I got her from the shelter, but she is like, people were definitely trying to breed down American Eskimo dogs with other dogs that had markings to make mini huskies. So, but she just didn't get the white overcoat. She has the white undercoat. And so they just dumped all the dogs that didn't look like mini huskies because mini huskies aren't real.
That's
Aw.
fucking sorry. I have opinions on dogs
But
and
she's-
people and
me
people
too.
and dogs, but
But
that is
she's
so
so
great
loved.
that's so great you get love. And I'm so sorry,
Aw.
Gary. Please go ahead.
I saw your roll.
Yeah, save your pity for when you see what I rolled. I got a
It
2.
was a 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's not a crit fail.
It wasn't like
But it ain't great, is
It's
it? Let's be honest.
Well, it's basically so what you're not seeing is I have a table of determining what you get.
Okay.
So if you ever hear loot tables, there's usually like if the DM says roll X based on what you roll, then I say you find blah.
Right.
oh
So-
right.
So it's not a oh you roll 2 and that's bad. If this was like a check or something, a 2 would be bad. This is
Oh.
a 2 lines up to this. So if you look up loot
So
tables,
it could be something good, depending on what the table says.
correct.
Interesting. All right.
So I'm not sure. The one thing I've not done in RPG development is create loot tables, but I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, it's basically like you have like if you say if the instructions say tell your player roll a d10 and then it says if they roll 1, 2, 3, 4 through 10, this is what they've found or what they've picked up.
Right.
So on a 2, you actually find a nice chunk of gold
Ooh.
and another mystery key.
Ooh. Is there a way to investigate the mystery of the key?
Only if you want to try it in a lock, but there's not a lock right now that you would be able to try it in. So just like the one that Barb found, it has a 5% chance of unlocking any lock.
Right. Do we know what the properties of this key are?
What do you mean?
Well, like, so we know that Barb's key has that 5% chance. Do we know anything about my key, like in the same way?
Yours has the same chance. The
Okay.
mystery key is like it's a rare item, and so there's a table in D&D Beyond. You can actually look up mystery key, and it'll just tell you it has a 5% chance to unlock.
Got
any
it.
lock.
Okay, I understand.
Cool.
All right. So I got some gold.
Yeah.
How much gold do I have? Because I'm gonna add it to my shed.
So there's enough gold to share. It's a small chest, but it's
I like that distinction.
right. There's enough to share. I mean, if y'all want to start a scrap over gold, but it's realistically, not that I thought I'd ever say that in a D&D game, but it would be a lot for you to carry if you tried to keep it all for yourself.
Meringue's strong.
I mean, if you want to be greedy and keep all the gold, but you all are adventuring together, and you all are doing pretty well for level 4 adventurers because you got to pay from Don John Raskin. He gave you more money to go take care of this problem you're on your way to, and you found some platinum, you found silver. And ideally, if you all were playing nicely, you each can have 60 gold.
I'm perfectly happy to share the gold. So 60 gold apiece.
Yes, so everyone add 60 gold to
I'll
your
do it.
inventory.
That's wonderful.
All right.
Sweet.
That's like triple.
you're-
That's like triple what I had.
I think
Yes.
I've been bad at adding gold to my inventory.
Yeah, because you said we have platinum, but I don't see any. I may have forgotten to add it.
I think it was when you all were still in the mine, and I think Barb found 1 or 2 pieces of platinum.
That's right, I did, but I didn't add it. Should I? How much do you think?
Do
I
we
should
all have
add?
platinum? Should we add some to our
Um,
inventory?
I just-
Well, there
I
were
remember-
a couple pieces. I don't think
Barb-
there was enough for everyone.
Yeah, Barb
right.
found it, so that was hers. But if you go to your equipment tab,
That's right. Yeah. Should
Yeah,
I
there's
add two?
there's a currency
And then
tab.
currency,
Yeah. Add
so
a couple
yeah.
of pieces of platinum.
It was 2, right?
I have 90
Yeah.
gold now.
Yeah, everyone's doing really well, especially for level 4 adventurers.
Yeah, Merengue likes that money.
That's right. So I should have 90 gold also, right?
Yeah, so everyone should have 90. If there's a few silver floating around, but for now, considering you haven't had to pay for inn except for that first couple of days,
Yeah.
you all are doing pretty good. You're well off for. Oh, goodbye.
did you just
Goodbye.
say this? You said the F
Siri,
word.
Siri, stop it. Siri, you're embarrassing us.
Siri, shut up.
She really
We're on a
is
live
the
show.
worst.
Stop it.
Luckily, she can't hear you because I have on headphones, but she heard me say
Uh,
something.
I've
So
been
yeah,
keeping track of my gold cipher in the notes.
yes.
I didn't know I was supposed to do it there, but so if I add that, what you said, I had 10 gold in my notes, and I also
Yeah.
had 20 silver.
Yes.
So now am I adding? Should I just add that 10 gold and that 20 silver plus the 60?
Correct.
Even though mine already says 62.
Right, but this is new
We had some
gold.
to start
that
with.
was
Yeah,
found.
we had
Okay.
some, like I have mine currently says 130, so I think we had some to start with. Plus we
Okay.
got
all,
paid.
you all had like none of you just left the house without money. Basically, everyone remembered their wallet, as it
Things
were.
they're not electronic. We don't have the
Sadly,
chat?
no.
No. Okay, cool.
Sadly, no. I mean, if y'all want to work out some magical way to keep track of your money, I will not stop you. That's what homebrew is for. In
That's a
D&D
question for
Beyond.
later.
I mean, if you want to create some magical ledger capability, homebrew is for you. So, before we get derailed yet again and we forget where we are and go overtime, so everyone has found money. You have investigated the Shrine of Savras successfully, and you, even though it feels like you've been doing this for several hours, in actuality, it's been like a half hour, really. So you still have time to, find a lake to wash up, to have breakfast. I mean, you are in relative safety right now in what's left of this fort. If somebody wanted to either hunt or see what you can make out of rations, and you can hang out there and then be on your way later in the day toward Coney, which is your destination to rat out these orcs or see if you can get them to come to an agreement to let the were-rats have their town back.
This is a good idea. Maybe do some hunting, get some food, wash up. I mean, we had visions of dragons and blood sacrifices, and we have orcs to take care of. Like, we should probably
Right.
eat and get moving.
Yeah, I mean, the very first action that I made in this game at the beginning was Merengue saying he's hungry and wants some breakfast. I'd just like to point out Merengue has still not had any breakfast.
Well,
He's
none
getting
of
quite,
you have.
He's getting quite hangry.
We were too busy finding like stuff and touching things. So yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
I know
let's
that none of
do-
us have eaten, but I'm just saying Merengue is particularly cantankerous on an empty stomach. So I feel like that's something I should take care of.
Barb
All right,
hunt.
Barb
So
hunt.
Barb, if you want to go hunt, Merengue, if you want to figure out what you have to make rations, if you want to be out in the courtyard and build a fire and enjoy some relative peace and quiet, what we can do is one of two things. Either we could have Barb hunt and come back and you all could role play kind of your morning/early afternoon, or we could end a little early and do a fun thing we like to do on Ravels of Waterdeep, which is take in-character questions.
Sure, we could do that.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's
I
do
like
it.
that.
All right, so
Although I need to dip for half a second because the prosecco's catching up with me. So I'll be all right.
okay, so you go do that. And I will explain what I'm talking
Look,
about.
it's real.
But today's session is going to wrap up. Barb has successfully hunted. I'm not going to make you go through all that.
Okay.
Because it's just like, you're savvy. I'm not going to make you roll to see if you hunted successfully, because that would just be silly. And you've also all had adventure today. But Barb is successful. You found some rabbits. You come back and you're cooking these rabbits. You all are around the campfire. Not an evening campfire. It's by afternoon by the time you get to eat. And you're just, kind of plotting your course. And that is where we're going to end today. But we're not ending the stream. What I'd like to do is, for everyone who's been here, this is our 6th episode. And we've come a long way from that very first session. So in anyone's chat, if you have an in-character question, write question, and then what character you'd like it for. Arrivals, we just take in character. If any of you want to take questions for you as players, let us know. Otherwise, we can just say in character only.
Okay.
I just quickly need to take this off because I'm dying.
Please don't die, for real.
Yeah, try to avoid that. The season's not over yet.
Yes. So in any of the chats, if anyone has questions,
Yeah, if anybody has questions for us, in character questions, put them in the chat.
Put them in the chat.
And there's a question for Smoot, but we'll wait till Adam comes back. Any other questions while we wait for Smoot to come back and Brian to come back?
I just want to say, by the way, we're waiting for questions to come in. I'm looking at this Dice Envy webpage, and I have found the dice that I want to get. They're gorgeous.
Found the dice you envy?
Yes, I envy them, and I'm going to be purchasing them.
Yeah.
$35 for the set of 7. I'm getting them.
Yes. And Danny, Danny, where is your Dice Envy link? Because a Raving Sock Monkey in my community.
Oh, should I go to a
Dice Envy
specific
affiliate.
link so someone can get like a benefit from it?
Yes, I'm going to grab that link for you right now.
Oh yeah, please do. What chat are you going to put that in?
I will put it in your chat since I know I can post a link there.
Yes, you can.
Let me know if it shows up because I'm in squad view.
I got it. I'm clicking on it.
Okay.
All right, and now I'm going to go get these dice. They're beautiful.
Also,
It's called Alliance. They're like blue and gold in like Alliance World of Warcraft colors.
That sounds nice.
They're
Awesome.
gorgeous.
Nice.
I gotta
All right.
I gotta let you know one other silly little detail about that costume that I just remembered.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had to, because I couldn't fit my headphones on, I actually had to go and buy some like wireless earbuds to be able to hear you guys while I was in that stupid mask.
Committing to the bit.
That's a lot. That is wow.
I don't have that much of a commitment to the bit. All right. Basically, go ahead, Brian.
No, I just got a raid and I'm like, wow, thank you.
Hello, Raiders.
Welcome.
I'm posting the questions that I got in our Zoom chat.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just checking.
But we got 2 for Smoop. Why? Why do you touch everything? And specifically, why did you touch the eye?
Well, first off, have you touched things before? Because usually there's a pretty good chance they feel good when you touch them. Sometimes they don't. And
Like when you get
I'm
stabbed
willing
with
to
a
take
coin.
that chance. And the eye? Are you kidding me? Everyone here was standing just dazed. So of course I just wanted to feel what it felt like under my finger. Didn't feel great.
Okay.
I guess not.
Wow.
That was a very deep dive into Smoop's psyche there.
I'm just gonna.
We're in a pandemic. Don't touch anything.
Right.
And wash your hands.
So question for Barb from Shannon's chat. Do you see Smoop as a little kid who needs to be held accountable?
Well, I think Smoop can be really helpful, and I like Smoop, but, Smoop has a tendency to get in his own way, which also can get in our own way. But, I want to hold Smoop accountable only so Smoop learns how to protect Smoop and then protect us.
That's fair.
Question for Barb from my chat. What kind of breakfast do you like whenever you can have what you want?
Pigeon, baby.
Wow,
delicious.
You knew the answer to that right away. Didn't even have to think about
that
it.
was disturbing.
Very accessible.
Went
Have you ever
straight for
eaten
that
pigeon?
pigeon.
It's delicious.
I can't tell if you're serious.
I actually have eaten pigeon in Egypt, and it was amazing.
I live in a city, so we don't trust our pigeons because they eat crap. So
Yes, but remember that was a Barb question, not a Shannon question.
No, but birds. I just think that they fly everywhere. You don't need to farm them. They're everywhere. It's accessible, cheap, gets the job done.
So, Shannon, do you want to answer that question about Barb's surname?
Yes, Vanessa. What's Barb's surname?
I mean, she doesn't have one.
I don't have one for her yesterday or yet, but I'm gonna think about it. I haven't made one, but yeah, we can work on that maybe. Maybe she doesn't know it.
I know mine.
Uh-oh.
What?
No,
What?
I'm just
Smooth surname?
Yeah. Why?
Is
Do
it on your
you want to
character
know what it
sheet?
is, Gary?
I mean, I feel like you want to tell us, so you should go ahead and tell us.
Listen, I don't have to. It's pretty straightforward.
What is it?
There it is.
oh no, hold on.
What?
Hold on.
There it is.
I don't mean, what
Where
do you
did
mean
you
there
put
it
it?
is?
There
did
it
you
is.
put it?
No, it's are you not getting it? It's Smoop.
Oh, Smoop, there
There
it
it
is. Okay,
is.
all right, sorry.
Are
That's
you
very
not,
meta. That's
like-
too meta for me.
Come on.
No, I got
There it
there.
is.
I got there.
Smoop. There it is.
Smoop.
I like how everyone was like,
Shaka,
where is
down.
it?
Ooh.
I got there.
Shaka Smoop.
I got
There it
there.
is.
All right, fair enough. I'll give you that one.
DM will remember that.
Sorry.
Brian, you better be glad I've known you for 20 years and like you.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
In terms, because I'll tell you right now, on stream joke timing with multiple people is pretty rough. That was pretty fantastic.
Where did the summary of who the characters are come from?
That was from my chat Kemsey. I'm just wondering if I don't know if the campaign is shareable or if you can go to our the D&D Beyond overlay. If you click on any of our individual chats, you can probably see it there.
You can't. You can click on it, but you see the bare facts about the character. You don't see everything.
Gotcha.
So I don't know, Gary, do you want to explain how this shenaniganry came to be?
Dungeon crossing?
Yes.
Yeah, it was. We were in the Animal Talking was about to come back for its second season, and then the whole George Floyd thing happened, and I, like a lot of streamers, felt that it wasn't appropriate to continue doing the regularly kind of scheduled content during that time. I think what I said at the time was there's a time to be distracted, and there's a time to pay attention, and it certainly felt like a time to pay attention. So we ended up doing a special episode of Animal Talking where we really tried to focus on having on black celebrities and black streamers, and you came on, and DJ Knight and Brandon and a bunch of other cool streamers who I'd not previously been aware of, and Dripping Honey, and people that I'm really, really glad to know and follow now. And during the segment when you and Brandon were on, Cypher, we talked about how you do a lot of D&D stuff, and I mentioned that I had never actually played it, and I was really keen to learn, but it's hard to find a game where people are willing to kind of take the time to teach you. And you very kindly offered to teach me, and Adam jumped on board as well, and Brian and Shannon got involved as well, and now here we are. It was amazing.
Yeah, and we're all still friends.
Somehow, after 6 episodes, I would like to think better friends than when we started.
Yes, I'm trying to also keep up with questions that are coming in. So I did try to put it in Adam's chat, but I got timed out because you wisely don't allow links from randos.
No, I apologize. We have like 5 chats going on, so
It's okay.
don't be afraid to
dealing with
repeat
it.
questions.
And I should be able to post in Gary's chat as well.
You should.
Here's the cast command. You gave me VIP, so it should be okay. But I'm not seeing the chat for some reason because of squad view.
Yeah, you have to actively
weird.
switch. It's rough.
Yeah,
So it's
whichever
weird.
is like the active window in squad view, that should be the chat that you're seeing, right?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any chat, but that's fine. So yeah, we have a few more questions. So question for Barb, what is your favorite weapon?
The Hulk smash. What is the name of the big
did you do the
hammer
maul?
thing
Was it
I've
the
been
maul?
using?
The maul.
The maul.
That was
Yeah,
sweet.
me like you, Molly.
That moment was sweet.
That was good.
I love the fact that you scared a door open. We need to bring a guest DM in so my character can meet all of your characters.
You want to bring
That's-
Celise into Dungeon Crossing?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
that sounds so good.
She's a level 12 paladin. I would like to see how Celise and Merengue get on together and how Celise and Barb get on together. But we need a guest DM.
I just want to be a fly on the wall when like Merengue tries to talk to Celise, like, look, you think you have it rough? Here's my story. And then Celise is like, oh, you're cute.
Cypher, do you feel like, as we're all newbie players, do you feel like you've trained us up enough that you could hand us off to another DM and it wouldn't be a total nightmare?
That's a weird question. No, it's a weird question because normally when you start with a DM, you normally don't switch DMs. I know the show that I'm on was a weird case, but normally it's not like I hear your training wheels, they're off, go. I saw Adam's question. We're not acknowledging that because now you're just trolling the chat. But normally when you start a campaign together, you end a campaign together, whether the campaign has to go on hiatus because life happens, it just naturally progresses and ends.
Oh, I was thinking about like you said, if you had like a guest DM have to fill in for you for one episode or something, would it be like the supply teacher that comes in, the substitute teacher that comes in and like is completely out of their depth?
No, because if we ever did that, I would ask someone like my friend B Dave, or see if I could get Matt to do it because he does have Animal Crossing, but it is 10 a.m. on a Saturday. I mean, I don't know how much of a morning person he is, and see if he'd be willing to, or if he had time, honestly. What?
That would be amazing. That would be fantastic.
Yes, but again,
I'm trying to get that 1 degree of separation. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get that 1 degree of separation. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, I would ask someone who is more, an experienced DM, and I would be in that other chair while it's like I would add someone to the D&D Beyond and I just have to see how I make someone else a GM if we can have more than one GM, or how to give them access to things. Because in Roll20, you can have multiple GMs for one campaign. No, not Sharif. No, not after that puzzle that almost had Celise dead in the hallway. But I would ask someone.
What the fuck goes on?
I'll explain in a minute. But I think it would be fun to do, especially to like see how you do with me present, but not your DM. Or even if like we did something where, let's say I couldn't do the show for whatever reason, and we knew someone who could step in, maybe someone who's been watching the show and is comfortable on camera, and I just still open a Zoom call, leave my island open to you all, and you all go have fun, and then I watch the VOD later. Because I'd like to see how you all act with another DM.
Can you imagine somebody else like trying to handle this energy?
It's a lot of energy.
I don't know what would happen. I feel like there are people I know that I would trust with this, because there's also we are a D&D group, and I would have to have the trust in someone else to treat you well and not, I don't want to say tarnish, but that's a lot of trust and a lot of emotional labor to ask someone to take over a game, even for one session as a guest, or to come in, because we're all used to each other now. We're used to this chaotic energy and we're making it fun. A random person, and now if they played with newer players and they've seen the show and they know what to expect, that's one thing. But like, let's say it's a last minute thing and we can't really cancel for whatever reason. I can't see where we'd be in a position to not be like, oh, life happened, we can't do the show. I would feel awkward, especially if I was there but not playing.
Yeah.
Or if I couldn't do it at all and then I had to watch later, be like, oh God, what are you doing with my group? I would have to let go of that agency myself.
Yeah.
We have a few more questions because it's like 2:45 for me. Let me go backward.
Got one in the chat.
Who's chat?
Sorry, in the Zoom chat.
Okay, we answered that one. From Brian's chat. Do we, the cast, feel good about playing more games? Do they mean like other than this game?
I assume, and you're in my chat if you want to clarify that. But I assume like, sorry, that was from Jess. Playing more D&D, like perhaps outside of this, or with other groups, or just the players. Like, how do we feel about playing more D&D?
Yeah, I've been playing another game socially, like on privately, not on stream or anything, and it's been really fun. I've been playing for a few weeks.
Cool.
I feel like I've got enough of a grounding in the basics of this now, having done 6 episodes of this campaign, that I could probably, like, not like a super like advanced high level experience group, but like I could probably jump into another game now and not feel like completely out of my depth, like I'm going to embarrass myself, because I feel like I've got a handle on the basics now, which is what I wanted to get out of this.
Yeah. Oh, we're done. I'm going to go upstairs and outside. Next question. Is there any weapon or item you're hoping to acquire in game?
I don't know of like the famous weapons and items, but I want anything that feels good, looks good, and kills good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's hard because everyone's newer, so it's not like, I mean, if you went in D&D Beyond and looked up like legendary things, you could see like, oh, that'd be cool because I'm a bard and I would like to have X. But that's a harder question, I think, for newer players.
Yeah, if there's like a musical instrument that's also somewhat hypnotic or somewhat automatically gathers an audience's attention, I think that would be fun for a bard.
Cypher, can I go in your store?
Of course. And the stuff that's here in front of the DJ booth is free to take.
Ooh, fun.
And if you look around, if you go way to the right and the back where the private island is, you'll see your lunar lander you gifted me.
Oh, cool.
But
Firefighter uniform. That's cool.
I'm all about items that help with
Drop these if anybody needs them.
either role play moments or like items that actually say like, because you have this equipped, you have a bonus to your whatever role. I see in Tanya's chat somebody's like talking weapons. I'm like, I prefer not to have a possessed or spirit or cursed weapon that talks. That's a lot. Of work, both on the character and the GM.
I like the idea of a weapon that has its own personality, like it's got someone's like soul bound to it or something, like someone who died and was reincarnated as a weapon, but like that sword's got like opinions. I want a sword with opinions, basically.
Gary, there's a
strong opinions. Sorry, Brian.
What's Merengue's favorite breakfast food?
Blood sausage.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Really, like raw.
Oh.
Yeah. Blue. Like as yeah.
Oh, I am done. I'm done. Where's the leave call button? Where is that?
Wow. Oh, good.
There's a lot of iron, because you got to get your vitamin. You got to be fortified for the day ahead.
It's not okay.
You want your iron and your vitamins.
God.
Here comes the sunfish, right on schedule.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
My mother-in-law sent Adam a sunfish statue, which he now proudly displays on his island.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wait. First off, I need to roll back. Your mom is playing Animal Crossing.
I have 3 generations of my family playing Dungeon Crossing now, because my wife plays, my daughter plays, my mother-in-law plays. Adam actually got my mother-in-law her Switch. He found one for her because you can't, they're still hard to find with the supply constraints. And now my mother-in-law is like probably the most hardcore Animal Crossing player in our family. She's taking it very seriously. Yeah, she's big time into it. Yeah, she's really like the sweetest thing that I have seen is like my wife, daughter, and mother-in-law all kind of romping on the same island together, like three generations all playing together. It's wonderful.
Yeah, and then the last question we got, unless anyone else has short questions in their chat, this is odd because they just started, but someone wants to know if the party had to retire from adventuring, what would you do in your civilian life and where?
That's a good question.
Oh,
I know what I'd do.
What's
What
that?
would you do, Smoop?
I would pursue resolving something related to my deep, dark, secret shame.
Okay.
I don't know if we're ever going to find out what this thing is, but I'm a little concerned.
I feel like it's best to keep it vague.
I'm a lot concerned.
Leave it to
actually,
the
but I'm
audience's
not- I'm just
imagination.
I'm not.
It's very shameful.
I don't want to poke that bear. I don't.
Very shameful.
I think I would probably go live on a farm, like a remote farm, because I think Merengue just wants to be left alone and ultimately wants to live a peaceful life. So I would probably be like a farmer somewhere in the middle of nowhere on some like remote island, farming turnips.
Okay. Barb, what would you be doing?
I think Barb would get back on her way looking for, I think she was looking for her mother.
Oh,
was
that's
what was-
right.
Oh, do you have a
Yeah.
backstory with like a long lost mother or something?
Yeah, that like she was like kidnapped when she was young by some group, and she's been like kind of transient doing these jobs for money, like as she tries to follow leads.
Oh,
Looking for her
interesting.
mother.
Okay.
Oh. And Archon, did you already say what you would be doing?
No, Archon, I don't know. Because I don't have a weird secret backstory. I don't have some horrible surprise waiting to like live on the, like, I don't know. Archon, he'd probably be, I'll be honest, if not adventuring, he'd probably be at brunch.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And we've
Nothing wrong
already
with
got gifts. Thank you, Artisy.
The gifts,
no,
I'm
really?
telling you,
Oh
the
my
gift
God, that's
factory on this
amazing.
stream is no slouch.
Artisy is, if you're in chat or if you're listening, your skill and speed is amazing. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
thank
impressive.
you.
It's very impressive.
Yes, so enjoy gifts. I'm dropping them off in people's chats. And so we're gonna start. So we end with me. So Gary, who are you? What do you do? What are you up to next?
Gary Whitta, screenwriter, author, animal talking host on Twitch, also Talk Guys, which is our new Fall Guys talk show that we play every week, every Friday night. Please check out we archive those, go out live on Twitch, but we also archive those on our YouTube channel. We just did a really fun episode last night with Mark Hoppus, lead singer of Blink 182. He turned out to be like a super fun, super nice guy. Kate and I really, really enjoyed playing with him. I'm actually going to drop that link because I just posted it to YouTube. Thanks to Adam, as always, for cutting the video and putting it together for me. I am going to drop that link into my chat right now, so you can go check out last night's episode of Talk Guys. And stay tuned for an announcement of a very special project, hopefully in the next few weeks. Can't say anything about that yet, but very excited about it.
Ooh.
Yep.
Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, what do you do? Where can we find you? And are you streaming once we're done?
I do some things like make some video games. You can get them on Switch and Steam. Just look for Nickervision Studios or search Ding Dong XL with safe search off on Google. And hey, that is the name of my game.
It is the name of his game.
I know.
all right,
That was just a
Okay.
deep sigh.
Okay. Okay.
You can also, I just started streaming about a week ago, and I am now on Twitch occasionally. I'll be streaming after this. I'm gonna play a bit of Fall Guys because I can't get it out of my friggin' head. It's at twitch.tv/Nickervision.
Yeah, I'm gonna send. I'm gonna raid your channel when I close mine. We'll send my peeps over to yours.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Oh goodness, yeah. Who are you starting up immediately after we're done here?
yeah, I'm just gonna play some more Fall Guys.
You're just going to continue the stream that you're on, right?
Yeah, I
okay,
won't
sounds
even change anything, and I will. I have a really just hideously beautiful weird Fall Guys bean fish thing that pops up every so often on my stream. So
Oh yeah, Adam has like a weird crossover, like Fall Guys bean, but it's like a sunfish as well. It's really weird. He showed it to us last night. I don't know what's going on.
Fish Bean Man.
Yeah, fish bean.
All
Man.
right. Okay.
Okay, Shannon.
Yeah, my name's Shannon Woodward, and I've been streaming on Shannon is Live, and on Sundays right now I'm playing Life is Strange, chapter 2 tomorrow, and then Wednesdays and Thursdays we're doing BioShock, and Friday I do the damn puzzles, do crosswords and stuff if you want to come through, and yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, hey, Brian, Urban Bohemian. I stream 3 days a week, Tuesday afternoons and Saturday and Sunday mornings, mostly variety. I have no idea what I'm going to stream, possibly before an hour before I do it. Also, starting next week, not this weekend, but next weekend, I will have Twitch front page slots as part of the Twitch Creator Growth Program.
Nice.
Very, very fun and exciting. I am very nervous. I do not know what we're going to stream. But we'll figure it out. So yeah, look for me on Twitch, and also just being generally half nice, half angry on Twitter as usual.
And again, please wish Brian a happy birthday. It is tomorrow. You'll be live.
Oh yeah, that's happening tomorrow. Right. Tomorrow morning, Sunday, 7:30, 8 o'clock. We'll start the thing. I'll probably be drinking again.
I also
Start
just dropped.
singing.
I just dropped the link of the dice that I just ordered from that Dice Envy affiliate link. These are gorgeous. These blue and gold dice. I'm very excited for these to show up.
Oh,
You see those?
Nice.
Really
I
pretty.
do not, for whatever reason, but
Yeah,
I
I
will.
can put them in your chat as well.
yeah, I don't. For people asking, I don't know if I have a plan for birthday brunch to eat, but I'm going to try and order cake and or cupcakes tonight so that I will have something tonight and tomorrow. But that will be after my stream, and then another Team Cypher stream, and then Rivals of Waterdeep. So after all that's over, then I'll probably have another stream of cake and booze.
Excellent. And
It's
speaking
my
of
brand.
rivals,
It's my brand.
I mean, I might order some cake today because you know what? After this, it's 3 o'clock and I'm hungry. But speaking of Rivals of Waterdeep, tomorrow we are doing Kids on Bikes, not D&D. It is very Stranger Things 80s. And we did session 0 last week where we built our game, built our characters. Tomorrow we see what happens in this strange world that we built. 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Central, sponsored by Blue Microphones. And then it feels like it's going to be forever. And then the next week, we're skipping Dragon Age because otherwise I'll have 5 games in a row for 4 days. And then Friday night, I'm DMing our group and some guest players for D&D Celebration. Saturday, we're still deciding if we're going to play again next week because I have to do all the things. And then Sunday, more Rivals of Waterdeep. And then we're going to play at PAX Online, which is an actual live show. We didn't have to pre-record it. I'm going to take the Rivals back to kind of a nostalgia trip to have some shenanigans with 2 of our founding players back, Carlos and Serena. So yeah, Carlos and Serena will be back. So we'll be at twitch.tv/PAX. So follow me on Twitter, follow Rivals of Waterdeep on Twitter. All of that will be tweeted out along with twitch.tv/D&D for D&D Celebration. There's going to be enough of me on air next week that you all will be sick of me. And then Wednesday, follow my socials for a big announcement of a project I'm working on. And I'm super excited and also super nervous about it. So
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. I'm just a terrible, nervous wreck. But this was Dungeon Crossing. And we're gonna scoot on over and see what Adam gets up to in Fall Guys.
Yep.
I'm gonna go order pizza. Thank you for playing. This was so much fun.
All right, here comes the raid. I'm going to point it
Thank
at
you,
Adam right
everybody.
now. Let's see here.
And I'm gonna actually use the ending screen.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to my ending screen.